on in this campaign? Well, the rats are trying to stop the storm, and in order to do that, they have been tasked with first stopping the blight of shadows upon the city of Brass. They have the moat of shadow, which will allow them to somehow, they don't know yet, but somehow affect this blight of shadows, because they have the moat of shadow and they have the high priestess of the Raven Queen. Woo! Woo! And apparently they can do something about this blight of shadow. However, in order to get back to the city of Brass, they have to get through the Feywild. And as they've been seeking an exit from the Feywild, they've been dealing with the Court of Winter, which has been accosting them, as well as the Feywild at large, as they have been trying to find Zybilna, who is the daughter of Titania, who is the Arch-Fey leader of the Court of Summer, the balance to the Court of Winter. Having received a lead to the whereabouts of Zybilna, the party went to the Witchlight Carnival, ultimately through the Hall of Illusions, and has made their way into a pocket dimension within the Feywild, known as Hither, Tither, and Yon, where they are seeking to recover Zybilna. However, it's been a death-defying journey so far, as their first stop in this pocket dimension, they found a burgeoning hive of mind flayers, of illithids, who were protecting, or rather were situated in front of the gate to the next layer of Hither, Tither, and Yon. The party was able to deal with the giant Neothelid, a worm-like creature which attacked them along with its Ulitharid master, an arcane-wielding mind flayer. And through some teamwork and quick thinking, and largely through the arcane prowess of Antony, were able to overcome.
That's a skewed remembering.
Overcome is definitely
continue building my pride.
We
please
scampered.
Oh my
continue.
gosh.
We're able to overcome the threat, take out the Neothelid, leave the Ulitharid in their wake, as they all made it through, retrieved the piece, and made it through to the next aspect of Hither, Tither, and Yon. However, they were not without their harm. For their two companions, Saddle, a warforged that Cacophony decided to just bring back with her from the confluence of planes. Saddle and the watchdog, so to speak, of Antony, Winky, a owlbear who has been tasked with keeping both eyes on Antony to make sure he doesn't
off the chain.
kill any more. He's off the chain, off
Hoping
the
to stay
chisel.
that
And he is, Winky and Saddle are both unconscious. Saddle has been stabilized through the use of the divine powers of Selene, our cleric / divine soul sorceress. But Winky is still bleeding out and has one death fail and one death save, currently being held in the arms of... Oh, no, you carried him through, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the arms of Ray, who rescued him from the clutches of the Ulitharid and was able to drag his limp owlbear form back, well, not back through, but through the portal that had opened once the peace was secured. The majority of the party is in rough shape. Hashin is at 1 hit point, having had the death ward that was applied to him save him. Cacophony as well is in the single digits, having had the death ward who applied to her save her. Manny is in the single digits, who just got blasted with psychosis and was stunned essentially the whole battle.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
Glad you spent last Tuesday night with us, just sitting there rolling 3 times. Still stunned. Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, I felt so bad for him. That's what motivated me to give him some character hurt.
And it's true.
We gotta give this man a
On the bright side, Manny's face has been populated right above my head, like right about here. And he is there. Oh, I pointed to Anthony. Right here. I meant right here. Right here. And there we go. There's Manny, and we updated his art and his stat block with his art. So that's fun. We also have some other improvements, which maybe we'll see them, maybe we won't. We don't know. We don't know yet. We'll see. Celine knows. Carissa knows.
I know.
Oh no.
Oh yes, Bree knows. You cheater.
Peeking over.
Yep.
What is that? Why do we need that? Yes.
Oh boy.
That's the power of a DM. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I like this
So that's all fun.
Yep.
But right now you have just entered through the portal. Cacophony, you went through first.
Yes.
And you were immediately, unlike the previous gate that you went through, there was no voices. There was no sense of kind of floating through nothing and then emerging. You are immediately on your feet, feeling all of your senses dulled. Vision, hearing, sense of feeling. You imagine even taste and smell. It's all dulled. And a sense within your stomach begins to grow. This feeling of being separated from your friends. You've never experienced this before. Manny, you come through second. Similarly, you feel ground beneath your feet, but you can't see anything. It is pitch darkness.
Manny immediately recalls the mirror room where it was a similar thing. We were all separated.
Yes.
Does he feel like there's a similarity between the two?
Whereas the mirror room had, you couldn't even feel anything under your feet. Here you do. And when I say your senses are dulled, I don't mean that they're completely useless. It's just like there's a barrier, so to speak, with sound and with your vision. It's like there's a blur. Hashin comes through next, and he is hit with this, followed quickly by Celine. Celine, you are hit with this. And both Hashin and Celine, followed by Saddle, plopped down, thrown in, on the ground, unconscious but stable. And then Ray, you step through. Hashin, Celine, and Ray, all of you recognize this sensation.
Oh no. It better not be.
All of you immediately look around and you see nothing. But you hear a dull almost like a malfunctioning heart that has an irregular beat. And then it's gone. And then you hear something brush against the back of your neck.
I hate this. Can we all go home? We're ending it here.
You turn, and there is nothing. Then you hear a slight breeze across your face. Is that a laugh? Anthony, you're the last to come through, and off of the adrenaline of toying with the Illithirid in your arcane power, you are immediately aware that you are in a very dangerous space. For you have all entered back into the realm of shadow. And this is the place where you previously faced the avatar of Shar.
You slit my throat in here last time. Good times. You remember that, pal?
I did.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Anthony was in the background.
He's only.
You probably deserved it.
As you've entered through the gate, you all feel, in the midst of this dread that overtakes you, yet a feeling of hope. As there is a surge of energy and power, and a whisper that is underneath the mocking breath upon your neck and laugh within your ears. A voice that speaks softly. There is still hope. Press into the light. As you feel a surge of energy, you all get the equivalent of a short rest.
Are we allowed to roll hit dice? Or
You
no?
may roll as many hit dice as you would like.
All your hit dice.
Is this the kind of cool short rest that also gives you back spells and meta magic?
Unfortunately, not a long
Right.
rest.
Not too much hope. Just a little.
That's the best I can do. Ray, as you're rolling your dice, I need a death save for Winky.
Roll a 1.
He could die.
How does this work?
16.
Okay, that is a success. I need another death save from Winky.
Roll a 1.
1.
Shut up. Are you for
As
real?
you hold him in your arms, as you hold him in your arms, you are trying to whisper encouragement to him.
Winky, hold in there, buddy. I'm whittling you another collar for your other wrist, and I have one mine too. You gotta
And
stay in there, bud.
You feel him.
While she's whining, I go over and cast Cure Wounds on the damn animal.
You are not aware of. You are none of you
can't
are
see it?
aware of each other.
Okay, good.
Aw.
Yep,
Good. I tried.
you did.
I can cast aid, technically.
None of you are aware of each other's presence.
Oh,
I'll have to see them for it.
You don't have to see them, but they do need to be within
But I feel it in my heart.
my heart. And as you are whispering that encouragement to him, as you're feeling this mocking breath on the back of your neck and this laugh and this smell of rot that begins to fill your nose and make you almost retch, you feel Winky's body just go limp in your arms.
Winky! Ray's gonna try to hold her hammer over it to like capture his soul like she did with the friends.
As you do, you hold him there, and it's very much a Yoda-esque moment where he just dematerializes.
Winky! Sure, you will pay for this! And Ray smashes the ground.
Okay. As she does that, there is a reverberation that goes forth, and a laugh fills all of your ears
Oh no.
as you all are aware of each other once more.
She
I'm
killed
real.
Winky!
Don't worry, I'm. Oh, Winky's dead? No.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, so sad. We need to get out of here.
Where is he?
We gotta take this person down once and for all.
We need to find the piece and get the hell out of here. Where is it?
Where are we?
Well,
Don't you remember? You were in the
Feels-
Purple Goblin.
yeah, it feels like that one cave we were in with the white brie cheese guy, the rabbit.
Greer.
Gruyere. I wanted to call him Brie. Oh, yeah, I'm Brie.
Oh,
Yeah, Gruyere.
I know what this feels, but I don't know where. Just-
Nowhere good.
Doesn't feel like Feywild.
I don't think it is.
I think we're in some sort of plane related to Shah, or at least an aspect of her. We've been here before.
Don't trust anything you see, or hear, or think.
How do I trust you? What was the code word? Give me the code word.
Pineapple.
Garbanzo
No.
bean.
Garbanzo bean, that's right.
That was decades ago.
She's like, only Shar would remember that.
As you are speaking in hushed tones, we're stage whispering, hushed tones to one another.
I'm scanning the room for the piece.
Where your hammer smashed something, as
sharp.
you are all talking,
It's our only exit out.
as you are talking, you notice almost a tear in the floor.
I'm gonna hit this floor more if you're okay with it. Oi, Melinda?
No, think of it more like a tear in.
Space time.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
no.
not
Oh.
like there's a crack in the floor. It's more like the floor was almost a screen that you have just torn something in, and there's a little prick of light that seems to be
Like Doctor Who.
emerging out of.
So I shouldn't hit the floor more? I should hit the floor more?
That's different.
Hit the floor more? Oi, Melinda?
Sure.
Manny would like to go around to each member of the party and do a medicine check, essentially to see how well they heal.
Go ahead and roll a medicine check.
So that's 12.
Okay, you can all tell him whether you are above half or below half.
Can we use modifiers before that, like an adjective?
No,
Gotcha.
above or below are the only
like
words you can
super below, are you thinking?
64th percentile.
Above.
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 say. Saddle says,
Oh yeah.
Is he dead?
No,
He's
I spared the
unconscious.
dying
Oh,
on
that's
him.
right,
He's
he's
stable.
unconscious. I'll lay on hands for 10 points for him.
I
Like
will.
how-
Below.
Celine
Yeah, he's
will-
below.
below.
Celine will cast Mass Cure Wounds. I'm gonna do that at the. Maybe I shouldn't do this. I'm gonna do it at the 6th level.
Can you read the spell and see if it works on constructs?
It doesn't.
Yeah, mine doesn't.
I already read it. So that's up to 6 creatures. So that's all of us. It's 48 plus 5.
And
I'm gonna give mine to
the dog's dead.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
The
about it.
Saddle.
Saddle.
Wait, it doesn't work on constructs, though.
Correct.
Oh.
Cure
He-
Wounds doesn't. Lay on hands should.
Cure
wait.
Wounds does.
Five,
He's a
five.
construct, but he's also a unique construct.
I'm also going to
he's
give
giving
my
it to her.
healing to him.
So
Oh.
Warforged. Well, she can't double up a person.
It's fine.
It's 6, so it applies
Well-
to up to 6 people, but no one more than once.
Correct.
I don't need it.
I don't need it.
So yeah, we just say
Maybe
did I
that
miss a medicine
adjusts
check?
the level you cast the spell.
I don't need it either.
Okay.
No, you already called it.
I'll take it. I didn't heal all the way.
Well,
I didn't feel
I'll tell you what.
either.
He rolled a medicine check. I'll allow you to roll a medicine check as well.
I'll do you one better.
I rolled a poor medicine check.
I rolled a poor medicine check. 4, 8.
You people
15.
have advantages. Come on.
Oh, that's right.
I don't.
We're not using them on
15 might be
this.
good enough. I rolled a 15.
15.
That's better.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
better.
that's
That is enough for you to be able to tell her what percentage to the quarter, which for you will either be at 75, closer to 75, or closer to full.
Okay.
So that you can tell her. Yeah, you can.
100.
100. On a short
100.
rest?
Yeah.
Dang.
We're
Used
level
them all.
13. Or
All right,
12 or
good for
10.
you guys.
75.
Okay. So I heard 100. 100.
0.
0.
You know, that's true. Yeah, he's closer to 0 than 25. Yeah.
Okay, and for him then, I will do... You just said, I was reading my description on my spell, I'm sorry. Did you say that Cure Wounds would work on him?
It would.
Okay, then I will give him a...
So you can.
Cure
I'll allow you
bubble.
to rescind the casting of mass cure
scares
if you would
me.
like to.
That means we need that 6th level spell.
It started, and then I went...
And I don't-
We went down.
I don't have one.
And I will give him...
I'll also allow you to rescind your final spell use, Anthony, of putting him in a little ball for funsies.
That's bad. I don't like the pity. I'm scared now.
You used the force twice.
Well, I wore my
What?
skeleton
Oh, I
head
think you have
shirt
free
because I knew
recovery?
I was probably
All right.
really dying.
That was just fun, yeah.
So,
I hope not. We need you for the Shadow Realm.
12 points plus 3, so 15 points of healing to Saddle.
Quarter.
Yeah.
Good enough.
NPC health, that's good
Well,
for you.
he too can roll his hit points.
Oh,
nice.
oh, that's
What is he?
That means he has a lot of
He's a fighter,
D10?
so that's a D10.
At least I got more.
I've been keeping track of
How
him.
many does he have?
8 D10.
99 or 100?
He is 100.
And he's at what? 25? 8 D10, you
Yep.
say? Just gonna roll that. Do you know what his modifier is?
It's +3.
So that's 20 plus 24.
Oh, I forget you had that. I rolled a weight.
That is exactly what it is, Antilius. A bunch of
59
health
plus
and ammo
24.
before a boss fight.
Yeah.
59 plus 24 is 83.
Okay.
Plus his 25.
Good job, buddy.
Or was that?
So I would probably...
No, so it's
I'd
at
probably-
83.
I would probably... It's 83 plus 25
No, he was at 25
plus 83.
total.
Yeah.
He rolled
59
59 on
plus
the dice.
24
Oh,
is
well then,
83. I would probably... What difference
Yeah,
does
so
it
he's
make?
full.
He's full.
yeah,
Okay.
you're not gonna have another short rest
doesn't
after this.
matter,
You're gonna
yeah.
either win or lose.
Gotcha.
So say the magic words or keep hitting the floor.
I regret.
I'm going to
Are
keep
you?
looking through this room. We know we're looking for the stained glass. You maybe keep hitting. I don't know.
I'll try.
Do we know
Could I
where
What's
try
your
to
passive?
slice it?
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 18.
18. You hear voices coming from the breach.
Oh.
Can I understand?
They're muffled, but you're also a distance from where her hammer
Can I-
struck.
Can I approach and lean over?
You may.
I
You do.
hold his armor as he leans over a hole.
I'm not like putting my ear to it. I'm just leaning
Just in
over.
case. Just in case.
I don't think it's a hole.
I
think
need
it's
you
like
to
a
roll
pinprick.
perception.
Just in case.
Can I guidance him?
You may.
And do we have what kind of visibility? Is everything like super dim?
This is essentially darkness. You are in darkness.
Okay.
You see just fine.
Me and you see great.
Can someone cast light? I can't see anything.
Oh, dancing lights.
15.
Now you see the 15. Okay. The dancing lights emerge, and they kind of rotate around, casting a yellowish pall. And you are in a space with broken and distended limbs, skeleton limbs of all manner of creature. And the floor is mostly level, though there are breaches and gaps there around fallen branches and things like that. The gap that you look down, it kind of reveals as if there's like a layer of reality underneath your reality, almost as if you're kind of in the ceiling or like
The
in
attic.
yeah, the attic, kind of peering down onto a scene below you. And there is more light in this scene.
Come on, Watcher. Watch.
Like that you have different maps for darkness.
Let's see if that worked.
Oh man.
And so you see a more rocky terrain The levels of this terrain are not flat. There's like a progression towards it, and on one of the upper stones, you see what looks to be the remains of a magic circle, a ritual circle that, with your roll, you can't tell how recently it might have been used, but it is clearly after it's been used. It's already been spent. The power in it has been spent. And as you scan kind of the space, I need you to roll one more perception check.
I'm gonna use an advantage. Haha, crit.
Yeah,
Nice.
there we go. Good job.
So 28 altogether.
What do your elf eyes, non-elf eyes see?
You see several things now that interest your gaze.
Nymphs.
Here. First of all, you notice that there seem to be growths,
Ooh.
almost large mushroom-like growths, but they have a rhythm to them.
So those are the heartbeat. That's the heartbeat we hear.
Yes, but they're kind of like on the periphery of this scene. As if this scene is taking place, is framed by these growths that are there, almost like a anemone kind of in the ocean, like those kind of like just kind of waving with the ocean, except it's kind of waving with the beat of the irregular kind of. It's kind of like
an arrhythmia heartbeat.
Yes.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Gotta get that checked.
The
electrical current is a little off.
And so,
EKG time.
as your eye scans upward,
Ooh.
let me see if I can get
Ooh.
this.
An altar.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
That's a skull.
Where?
I can say that much. On the little bed.
See if I can
Slash
overlap this.
altar.
This is a massive map, so I had to like
Are you
cut it
trying to
up.
get the top of the red thing, or no?
Yeah, we'll get there.
Sure, we will.
You see an altar
Oh gosh.
I
Gotta have
hate
one of
that
those.
altar.
with stairs that kind of go up the formation, step by step,
Stairs.
ultimately up to the altar, upon which
Alternately.
there is an hourglass.
Is it that big?
It is that large.
Dang.
Can I? I know I'm
Hold
above.
on, not done yet.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Lots more.
Okay.
Oh,
No questions until I'm done.
Okay.
So serious.
That 2/3.
That's right. There is next
serious
to
one
the
there.
altar another. I'm sorry. Below, at the base of the stairs, another magic circle,
Not spent.
not spent, glowing. In the midst of the magic circle is a cage,
oh no.
Oh boy.
within which
Titania.
you cannot see what is there.
Okay.
Okay. There is a drop off here. This is about a 10-foot stair landing, and then another kind of step up, another 10-foot stair, and then landing on the top space. Okay, so think of this in terms of the levels of space. The ground around this elevation is about 30 feet below this kind of staged monolithic stone that goes up. Okay,
So, 30 feet to the cage.
so
then
say
another
30 feet around here.
Yep.
Okay, and then like up 10 feet.
Onto there.
Yep, up 15 feet
Onto what?
onto where this first magic circle is.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, on the first magic circle.
Uh-huh.
I know that on the map I only have this level. So here you're about 15 feet down to the floor from what you see.
How about from that magic circle to the cage?
And then there's another like a 5-foot little elevation here, which mechanically doesn't make a huge difference, but that's kind of the gap right there of 5 foot,
Okay.
and another 10 feet so that you're up to 30 feet above the floor
Got it. Okay.
once you're at the top here.
So it's 3 platforms, including the floor.
Correct.
All right.
There is another 5-foot stair to the top, which I'll just put this into view.
Whoa.
Is that a?
This is, it looks to be almost like a
Diving board.
diving board,
Oh.
Oh.
but it is a stone protrusion out from the altar that is covered in a red ichor. In the midst of the red ichor, you see a flaming, what looks to be angelic creature that has tendrils of black attached to it at its feet. Okay? And there are streams of darkness that seem to be anchored into this massive, you look at it briefly and have to turn away, this bright light, but you rolled a crit. And you somehow are able to wince and see through. And I need you to roll a religion check.
Throw your shades on.
The Watcher rolled it.
Yeah.
It's fitting.
8.
Not fitting.
Wait, you have advantage.
I'll use an advantage. Okay.
I feel like we might need all the information we can get.
Can he be guidance?
it's worse.
Oh,
You've already guided him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he use it on? Did you use the guidance on the last one?
no.
Not
Oh.
the crit.
Although technically,
Well, you can use it then on this.
Are you emboldened and bonded? You were paralyzed, so I forgot the whole episode.
I was.
It's still up. It's not been 10 minutes.
It
for
has
sure.
not been 10 minutes, though. That is about to expire.
Throw both of them on there. Oh yeah.
All right. So that was 9, 10.
10.
You get guidance and emboldened.
Okay. Well, with the guidance and with
Hold
the
on.
10,
Hold on a second. 13.
It's a big difference.
On your way.
what I can tell you and reveal to you is that this reminds you of a scene, very briefly, of a glance, of a depiction that you've seen of the highest of mountains, upon which the gods rest.
Ew.
You think this is some sort of a
Con.
to Mount Celestia.
Oh dang.
Oh.
And there is a connection point to Mount Celestia. However, slowly engulfing this opening of light to Mount Celestia, you see what can only be described as very coarse, blonde hair.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my goodness.
Oh no.
Which seems to be slowly just creeping in. And in the midst of that blonde hair, there are these protrusions of almost what look to be like horns. In all manner of angles and gnarled, twisting turns, except they are horns that are like, they're there, but they're not, like void energy. And they have kind of like the same sort of like undulation as the growths on the wall.
So you think that Angel's Murshka there?
Okay.
No.
Didn't you have wings though?
So this is
Okay.
that what you see is kind of the extent, this ritual offering, so to speak, of this individual who is being offered up is connected, and it seems like the light that is being pulled from her with your crit, I'll let you roll an insight.
I'm gonna use an advantage.
You should.
Delete.
Bolting bond.
And an emboldening bond. Does that?
Well,
22.
there we go. Woohoo!
You get the sense that there is light that is being pulled from her and is being used to create this opening to Celestia.
This opening.
Oh
Correct.
dang.
Okay.
So
They're
it is
trying to backdoor in.
it is
Right.
not unlike,
This is like
well,
Hercules. the
you've
movie.
not seen any of this. So I can't say anymore.
Yeah.
You guys have seen something like this in the Shadowfell.
I'm relaying this word for
Oh,
word.
is that?
I don't remember any of that.
This is a long time ago. So Is this what was happening, or is this what happened to the original, what she took over as?
Yes. This is what
Oh, the high priestess.
Marishka was doing something similar to this, trying to do this sort of a ritual within the Cathedral of Twilight.
Did we walk in on that, or was it
You walked in on it and stopped.
stopped it?
Didn't
And
we
that's
just-
where we found the little weird box of nothingness.
Correct.
Do we see a box of nothingness?
This is what he sees
Yep.
Do we see a box of nothingness?
from his crit.
All
Let
right.
me move this back into position.
So, for my edification here, Matthew, is this a TPK-worthy fight?
Could be.
Okay.
You asked that after he gave us a short rest and spells.
Well,
Look at the man.
I wanted to hear how quickly he answered that question.
Now, there is one other thing. One other thing that your crit allows you to, and this is all that stuff was you could have gotten without a crit.
Okay.
This is what you're getting with your crit.
I need wine.
You hear 4 voices.
Gotta cancel your electrolytes out.
4 voices
Oh, you're right.
in an order. Each voice says a different line, and here are what they say. First voice.
Does only he hears it?
Only he hears this.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Write this down.
Lied to us 3 as the void that sees. Second voice. Release us, you must, or lose all of Yaga's trust. Third voice.
Oh. When we killed his dog, Yaga's against us.
Igwil's body was the pact. Her mind and soul not part of the contract.
Where did we hear that name before?
The fourth voice. Powerful and booming. Silence, you wenches, or I will steal your pathetic souls as well. We made our accord, and now I am altering it. Pray I don't alter it further.
Where did we hear Igwil before?
Pray I don't what?
Alter it further.
Further.
Sorry. Does he have a breathing apparatus now? He stops laser bolts with his hand.
Did he make a pun about the altar though?
Maybe.
Was he making a pun there?
Altar,
Pray I
altar.
don't alter
Oh.
it further, and then he
Get it?
He can be reasoned with. Let's redeem him. Don't joke on your ambition.
This, well, you wouldn't know this. You're the only one who hears it, so I can't express beyond.
Where have we heard Igwil?
I am relaying it back. I will really relay it back as much as I can. I was not able to type as fast as you spoke it to me.
So I'll speak it again. Lie to us 3 has the void that sees. Release us you must, or lose all of Yaga's trust. Igwil's body was the pact, her mind and soul not part of the contract. Silence, you wenches, or I will steal your pathetic souls as well. We made our accord, and now I'm altering it. Pray I don't alter it further.
Yaga.
Finally, it seems our guests have arrived. Come join us, as there is a crash, and the floor that you are all standing on gives way as you fall through.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I need everyone to roll a athletics or acrobatics, your choice, to try to not fall prone.
I'm sorry, I was reading. What were the 2?
Athletics or acrobatics to not fall prone.
18.
Okay.
Can I use my flying thing?
You may cause or use your reaction
20.
to
19.
15?
We're using advantage, Bree.
Alright.
Igwil. Where did we hear Igwil?
I fell prone, I'm sure. I rolled a 7 with advantage.
Really bad with names. I guess it's technically a flying speed equals my walking speed. I use it as a falling buffer. Okay.
Falling speed.
Yeah.
Can you catch me?
Roll for saddle, please.
You got it. 15
So
stands.
you use
I like
advantage.
it. Dose.
I had 2. Yeah, I thought this would be important and it didn't matter.
All right. Oh, I also forgot. There is a cauldron.
You can do whatever you want. R.I.P. Winky. Oh, yes. Oh, no.
Do we see where the voices came from?
As you land, you all now see kind of what I described, and you see 3 shadowed figures, unnaturally shadowed, inside of the cage.
Okay. So those are probably the 3 voices I heard.
And you hear the voice again speak out. Did you think I was blind to your machinations? You small, insignificant coven. I let you let them in. They cannot save you, and I will destroy them with one final stroke. Goodbye. I need everyone to roll initiative. As you watch, as the...
Where did that sound come from?
It came from all around you.
Okay.
With one final kind of exclamation, there is a loud thud of the heartbeat around you, and things kind of shake, and the darkness that is around the angelic figure in the center begins to grow.
Fast.
And the tendrils that are attached to her begin to coalesce and form up almost into a mass of flesh and shadow, all congealed together. Small mouths begin to appear, whispering, laughing, and mocking all at the same time as it seems to engulf her. Around the mouth, the mass grows larger and larger, its arms burgeoning out, its head burgeoning out, tendrils begin to emerge. It's almost as if there is a mashup between the eyewitness that you saw, this mound of flesh with all of the tendrils, and like a gibbering mouther with all of the mouths everywhere. Massive spikes emerge off of what would be like the shoulder blades and the arms, and then hands that begin to emerge out of the mass. And then finally, massive kind of bone wings emerge. All of this around the figure, such that it seems to be kept within the mouth of the creature as it emerges in the center, kind of holding on to
I can't even see that.
and moving up to the massive... Here's what it looks like.
Yeah. No, I'm okay.
That is some.
Now that's a
Wow.
creature we can redeem.
Yep.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try.
Holy water? Did we bring our holy water?
All right.
Swing
Power
it.
of Christ compel you.
Let's see what we... I can't... Unfortunately, this is
Maybe
such
choose
a
a
huge...
smaller map next
This is
time,
such a
Matthew.
huge map. Here's what I'm going to do.
Zoom
Give me
out?
one moment. I'm going to zoom out.
Okay.
It'll give us a better
Oh, yes.
field of view.
Yes.
And
I hope he does an Emperor's New Groove where we go to a tree branch with a monkey with the flute.
Threw off my groove.
Too far.
Okay.
You threw off the Emperor's
Did he just say?
groove.
So is it hiding basically the
So
angelic figure? now?
Yaga's
It's
working.
like holding it.
So Yaga's working with these hags.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it, or maybe unbeknownst to him.
Do I?
Igvil's body was the pact.
Yeah, not part
Now
of the
she's
body.
trying to take the soul and mind.
Who was Igwilv? I can't remember.
Can you search your thing? Your notes for names?
So aggressive.
Okay.
I don't know if I was here on the
Instead
day
of
we did
can
this.
you, how about do it?
I don't
Do
have it
or
in my
do
notes.
not.
I don't even remember that.
There is
ever
no
coming up.
try.
I've never heard that. I
It
don't
might
think
have
I've
been
heard
on
that.
This is
No.
this is like
Okay.
Oh.
how do I know?
In this
Oh,
campaign,
it's
he
in
said.
it's Candlekeep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know who that character is. I just we wouldn't know that in the campaign.
I haven't
He
never
also
read this
specifically
book,
said
and I
this
don't-
You know?
campaign,
Oh, I know
Jake,
all of
I
them.
know, so
which
it's
means
from
it
mine.
might yours or the one that you guys play with
The boy. The mythos.
The other lawyer guy.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name. He first.
Oh, farce.
Maybe he had it in this game. Or it was from campaign 1.
You got it, Matt.
Alright, well,
Was he playing?
what do we do?
I think we look for an exit sign.
Oh, sorry, fell in the wrong
Wrong
room.
room.
Excuse me.
Wrong room. Can we
Son
pull
of a gun. Nope. Okay.
Let's pull a Star Lord.
Not in your game? No.
Let's do a dance competition. You and me, bro, dance off.
Gotta do something. fun.
Dude, nice throwback to episode 1.
Joke's on you, we're running.
Peace
Expeditious
out.
retreat
Diving in
to the shrooms.
Wait, so we fell through the white in the floor and ended up on this platform?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a person in the hourglass?
And that the
Princess Jasmine?
the,
Yep.
the thumping, the heart thumping, is coming from
Platform
Plants.
itself.
those
Seen
fungi
any-
type
Yeah.
underwater
Fungi.
things. And then is this a similar heartbeat to the Lowell heartbeat that we had in that little cave?
It is.
Oh, I
Ah,
forgot about that. Good memory, Steve.
okay.
That is a good memory. I didn't expect anyone to connect that dot. Okay, so now that we have a bigger picture for
There was
you
a
all to
cauldron in
view,
there, too.
growths on the side, fleshy, that you can kind of see framed up here with this
Do we have it?
pathway that leads kind of ultimately to this sacrificial altar, so to speak. Hourglass on the top, steaming, boiling cauldron, cage with 3 shadowed figures on top of an active magical circle. You have fallen through. Around you, there is a drop off of about 15 feet to the floor, and there is void, emptiness beyond that. And then in the middle of that void, there is this light, which was being encroached but has stopped as this darkness, which was kind of centered on you, is now moving to engage you. So, with all of that,
I don't even know what to do, guys.
Neither do
My thought, flip the hourglass or
think-
destroy the altar.
Say, should we?
Oh, is the
We
hourglass
don't
running
know what the hourglass is.
or not running?
these are all questions and things that on your turns you can ask
Yes.
me what, and I want us the specific of what you are perceiving or seeking to do with your turn. But I need your turn order.
23.
40.
24.
Seriously? Good for you.
Anthony had a 40.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure that's first.
Okay.
Give
and
it
then
up.
and then Hasheen, you
No,
had
I'm
a
in front of
23.
him. I have a
23. Did anyone have
24.
higher than a 23?
Yeah, 24 on me.
Speak up.
I was like,
She did say it a couple times.
it's me, it's me, it's me.
Son of a gun. I don't remember any of my research on Igwil anymore.
Maybe it's, I mean,
Oh,
now
did
you
you
won't
research for
metagame
your
at all.
campaign?
All right. Any
Ah.
other 21 to 25?
I remember like everything about it. I remember reading it
19
wiki so
or
much.
16 to 20.
No, I just was in the wiki.
No one?
Uh-oh.
Let's see where.
So we've got our A team and B team here. We're gonna have
More
to
like,
like
A
A
team and D team.
I was gonna say.
I'm just gonna hold my action until I see what everyone else does.
All right, Ray, when were you?
14.
I was 15, by the way.
Okay. Manny, I need to. Now that we have.
I was 11, so I'm pretty sure. I'll
Now
think
that we
about it.
have character art, I'm gonna finally can print that out and not have it written
Though
like
we may die, so it won't
kindergarten.
matter.
That's better than a kid.
Yeah, save the ink for
On a
now.
totally
Allies
different
might
note,
not be.
my youngest
Manny
lost
is.
her first tooth tonight.
Who did?
Oh,
Ivory.
so
Oh, yeah?
exciting.
Yeah.
Are you guys, how much
Yeah, how much did
tooth
it cough up?
money,
So
money will she get?
We
The
don't believe in
first
that.
one-
Gotta work for it.
And
we give a 20 for the first,
Oh, wow.
and then
Wow.
10 for every after.
Can I show up at your house and knock
you
my
do
teeth
have saddle in
Seriously?
here.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
There we go.
Punch me in the tooth.
It all goes right in
$20?
there.
That's cute. For the
Dollars.
first one.
For the first one. Although this child is weird because she's got a few extra teeth.
What if
so
she loses
She's getting a
them?
little bit more than her sister did.
What
so
if she
it's
loses multiple ones at once? Are you giving 20 per? Is it occasion or tooth? This is my
That's a
first
really
time.
good question.
All right, as this
It's 150.
massive creature of flesh encroaches upon you,
Did you say acid creature?
massive
Oh.
Massive creature.
I
creature
can't. Don't
of
add characteristics
flesh,
here, please.
Creature of flesh.
mocking you with mouths agape.
Is this huge or gargantuan?
It is, I think, technically a gargantuan creature.
Raise on our tiptoes.
It is about 40 feet tall. So
I'm
it's
gonna
not
watch.
like you're gonna run up and like punch it in the face. Okay, about
Yip.
you could do that. That's
Which face?
about 30 feet up is where the darkness and the mouth is kind of still remaining attached to this ball of light at this point. Right? And Anthony,
Yo.
it is your turn.
Two things. One, do I see any ancient tomes up there?
2 sickening radiance.
On our party.
One you can. So
Stand.
you're specifically looking for ancient tomes.
Oh, yeah.
'Kay.
Very specific.
Please,
tomes.
please roll a perception check.
Come on, advantage. 20 something left. Hey, 26.
26. Okay. There are no ancient tomes visible to you. However, you know that the way that your tomes work typically are in conjunction with altars. And so it's not a surprise that you can't see it because it's often hidden within the altar.
You sense it.
And then am I fairly certain this is void mythos?
You are certain.
It's more than fairly.
This is why I'm even here, people. Alrighty. I'm going to shout. Let it all out.
That's where it's going.
Come on. We must stop the ritual and kill this beast.
He laughs because he doesn't even
I
believe it.
I half cry as I say it. It's been a long time.
Show me the beast!
To the beast!
All right, I don't know if this is gonna help, but
Up ahead.
That's amazing.
for myself, I'm gonna start this one off with a cast of Greater Protective Nimbus.
Greater
is it?
protective nimbus.
It's an illumination spell.
Right?
I haven't used one since I saw this kind of beast before.
Okay.
So 30 foot of bright light shines from me, radius, and then 30 more feet of dim light. So I don't know if dancing lights is concentration, but
That's upstairs, isn't it? Anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
whatever. But we got 60 feet of light. That would have been disastrous. And then I have resistance to necrotic and radiant damage.
Is that concentration?
And then something else is gonna happen, but I'm not gonna tell you what happens. When
So
I
the full
purposefully drop the
space-
spell.
The full space immediately lights up.
Yep.
And there is no issue with because other than the light that was in the center, it is all darkness. So you've now lit the space up. It is now able to be freely navigated and seen, and
If I was still flying, I'd fall to the ground
you
because
are
it
like,
needs to be in darkness.
You going prone
is
again.
that your full action, Anthony?
That is a full action.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. Are you moving anywhere? Or are you staying still?
I am.
You gonna get up?
Is there another rituals or like rune spot on this platform?
There is, although seems to already have been used up. So
So something happened previously,
yes, you
or as a part of this, and they're done with it.
correct. As you land, the ash here and the used elements of the circle seem to have been not immediate, like just 5 minutes ago used, but it's not like this is an ancient circle. It's a relatively recent circle.
Yep. Okay, then I will. Let me read the description of this.
Is that something that would benefit another magic?
I will bonus action puff of smoke on this beast
Yeah.
around all of its eyeballs.
Okay.
So it's a deck save.
Deck save.
Probably
Okay.
Super dexy.
That is, I rolled with advantage. I did not use an advantage. You immediately recognize that this creature has some sort of natural resistance to magic.
Okay.
And so, but I rolled a 5 on my highest die,
Ooh, banger.
and I fail the deck save.
Does it have tremor sense or blind sight?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
kill
If it
weaklings on
doesn't,
blind sight.
it is blinded until the start of my next turn.
Okay, very good.
And I will
Saved
say
by the light.
that I just cast out. Yes.
It seems that dexterity here, it didn't really even try to avoid it. It just kind of like, maybe, like, batted its wings, but it went through that and covers some of its eyes.
Okay.
And then it almost like laughs
Gotcha.
at the
This is good.
fragility of the cantrip.
I feel comfortable.
And then as I have settled, also I will rotate around to the stairway behind everybody,
Yep.
and I'll look back down there to see if anything's. Is it just void and my light showing? Or is anything coming up on us? Okay.
It is mythos energy in the walls in particular.
Okay.
And then there is this sense of void all around.
Okay. And if I have time, I will say, if someone, to break the ritual, it might not just be the monster, the altar, the cauldron, the cage. That's all I'll say.
Very good. Celine, it is now your turn.
Well, first I stand up.
You stand.
Boom.
Half of your movement.
Jump off the
I
edge.
regret what I see, and I lay back down.
Okay, giving up.
Ended quickly. Okay. This doesn't look ideal. But,
Just one guy.
yeah, right? Let me take the shove action.
Yeah.
Of saddle.
Yeah.
I'm on your side. I guess we're doing this the hard way,
Celine
right?
is going to
What
immediately.
else to do?
I'm going to immediately
And the ritual.
cast
You're right. But
my twinned
yeah.
concentrationless haste
Woohoo!
Nice.
Heyo!
on Hasheen.
Is that your
That's a good
wild
choice.
magic surge?
No, it's
This is her blessing, her specific blessing that she
Yeah, that's
got.
right. It's been a while. Thanks for pulling out all the stops.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah, it is needed.
what I
My
can
trick
do with
is to
that.
use it rare enough that Matt forgets that I have it.
Well, I don't forget.
And he
He's
doesn't
like-
forgive.
That's why I make these encounters the way I do. So you are not concentrating. This is your one use of your non-concentration, but you are using your sorcery points
Yep, 3. Third
to
level.
twin this, and you have twinned Hasheen with haste, and who's the other?
Is it Ray or is it Manny?
She's got the power slash.
That's true.
Smash.
We'll just go on Ray
Extra.
as you miss her.
Well, I hope we win this fight, or we're all.
So that's my action.
Interesting
Okay.
way to end the campaign.
Oh, I'd be so
And-
mad.
How does,
At least it feels like a worthy fight, though.
let me check something.
It's a
really
good setup.
quick
You
for
did a good setup. This is a really,
I think
really
we're
cool
gonna make
battle
it through here.
map area.
This is gonna end well.
Who are you? What level of optimism is this?
How many rounds till you're down? Honestly. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
One and a
honestly.
half.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying
For
to find
real
my...
now.
Where the hell is it? Okay, casting spell. Never mind. So then for my action, I will renew Emboldening Bond because that probably
Oh.
just went down.
Oh,
And
It wasn't in your action to do the first thing?
oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'm so used to quickening it.
I thought it was actionless and concentrationless.
No.
It just happens.
It just
It's
happens.
like breathing.
That's true.
So you have a
So I have a
bonus
bonus
action
action
and
left.
movement.
Then I will bonus action Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. You
No, I
already
can't do that.
You
Darn,
already
it's a
cast a spell.
Ugh. This is what sucks when you have to twin. That's my turn then, because I can't twin and quicken on the same
Okay.
round. So.
Are you staying there?
I'm going to move closer to the cage.
Okay. As
Actually, I can use my bonus action for my sorceress versatility.
you
So,
may. Are you
I'm-
converting spells to sorcery points?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna convert. Let's see how many I have left. It's a bonus action. Okay, I'm just going to.
Trying to see what you're focusing on.
Stop watching my face.
Nope.
I'm
Gave it
gonna
all
burn.
away.
I'm just gonna burn.
Intense looking at that cage.
Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait to see what I need, and I'm going to move
Was
up
it a ruse?
to where I am.
Did he know I'd be doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Can I
See,
see from this
when
vantage
death
point
is on the line.
the oh my god, the angelic figure that is being consumed?
You're seeking to perceive that figure.
I have two questions. I don't know if you'll let me do them both in one check. The first is, the heck is that thing?
So roll a perception check, and depending on how well you roll, I will allow you to ask a second question.
Okay. That's good. Perception?
Yep.
Perception. So that's a 19, and I feel like a 20 is important here, so I'm gonna use my emboldening bond.
Which you don't have.
It dropped when you did it.
Is what I would have done.
And you're right.
So
20 was
19 is still
important.
good enough to discern that
I'm not used to not having a
it's.
buff.
This is very unique. The form, this fleshy darkness, if you can describe darkness as fleshy, seems to be attached to and siphoning from, but
They're still connected.
it doesn't look like the form is physical. It looks like it's almost like a person, but like it's a ethereal person. So it doesn't look like the body is actually there.
So it's like a shadow.
So there's 3 shadows there, right?
An extension.
There are 3 shadows in the cage.
Yeah.
And those are the bodies that aren't actually there?
No.
Okay.
She asked
I thought it was
the
that thing.
Main.
Yeah.
the
thing.
what I am representing on the screen as with a fireball
Yeah.
is what she is asking about. So it is giving off light, this aura of light, but it is being siphoned from.
Yep.
And the light that so the what was going on behind has all kind of like stalled, so to speak. And it has turned its attention towards you.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then is that high enough to ask a second question?
Yes.
The way that this thing is being drained, and given the similarities to the cave the last time that we were there, does the draining act that's happening resemble at all when I snapped out of that daze and found that like tendril that was piercing each of the party?
Yes.
Okay.
You think that there's some very similar sort of effect going on with this being that is being siphoned.
Remember how you severed it?
Yeah, I used Aura of Vitality on all of you, but that doesn't feel like that's going to be strong enough for this. So I don't
They
know.
also had they had a corporeal form. This is incorporeal,
That's
so
true.
you know that there's some sort of difference there. Okay, moving on to Hashin. You moved. Oh, okay, so you moved closer to the cage, and when you did, the shadows kind of shifted to regard you as you approached.
I don't get to. Can I ask them a question, or is that? I'm
You're-
out. Okay, I'm
you're-
good then.
Yep.
I went and then asked. I took it all in.
Yep.
So I want to look at the ladies, the 3. You said because I can see in magical darkness, do I see anything through the shadow?
You have Devil's Sight?
Yes.
Okay. You are able to see through the shadow.
Okay.
And you do see 3 hags. The first hag has a toad-like face with a mouth that magically widens and elongates. Her bulging eyes move around, kind of scanning the area, but taking you all in. She has a stained and moldering patchwork garments, which cover her leathery and almost mummified flesh. Big bulging eyes, as she's the shortest and kind of almost
Is there a picture in
hunched. Yes, but it's from me.
And no one else.
The next is taller, the tallest of the 3 in the center. An emaciated form is hidden under layers of dark gothic robes. Part dress and part, like, you know those big, like, 1700s, like, fluffy gowns?
Ball gown?
Like a hoop
Like,
dress?
yeah, like a big hoop dress type of a thing. Tattered and worn. And she has a veil that covers her face, but a sheer veil, and you see through it, and it's as if her face is almost like a lich, like skeleton-like, but
Really taut.
very
skin.
taut skin, as if you can see the bones beneath her. She has 4 arms that are kind of grasping onto the bars, kind of looking at you. The third is very short, not quite as short. Well, actually, looks to be standing upright. The first almost was like hunched over.
Other one tall and slender, so big, fat, hunched, tall, slender. This one's really tiny.
Very tiny, almost gnome-like. Gnarled woman swathed in a tattered dress with petticoats, kind of layers of dresses. A cracked white face paint plasters her features, almost like a clown, like a clown face paint that's cracked, though, as if it's been worn for ages and ages and has worn with her skin.
Did Mr. Witch or Mr. Light, one of them was a clown, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Light.
There are big crimson splotches on her cheeks, as if kind of red, and almost like almost a Joker-esque type of face. Thick mascara coating her sparse eyelashes that are kind of like longer than they should be.
Yzma.
Yeah, kind of very Yzma-esque.
Wrong lever.
Her flesh is almost like rotten bark, very
Ooh.
coarse and jagged. And she seems to just kind of like be rocking back and forth. And just kind of like, she's more in the center of the cage. The other 2 were kind of at the front. She's just kind of rocking back and forth, looking at the situation going on, and kind of muttering under her breath at the situation. So you see these 3, and the one that's rocking back and forth and then kind of looking stops and looks at you and sees you looking at her and kind of raises her hand and puts a finger up and kind of watches you to see how you respond. Her eyes widen as she realizes that you can see her.
Taking this all in and looking at her, finger up. Hey, ladies. I get the feeling you got bamboozled as well.
She can cast Riz for.
She goes like this.
I'm honestly not here to judge. How can we help each other?
They go to open their mouth.
What language is
Her eyes kind of narrow.
She can't
and she looks, and several of the mouths on the creature just Cheshire smile.
I don't like this thing.
Nasty.
And she kind of thinks for a moment.
So we know it understands common.
She thinks for a moment.
That's good to know.
And she
I know we can say F you.
she looks up at you. Are you using your turn to try to communicate? Now that's everything you get free.
He
Are
is
you-
hasted, so
I
he does
am
have
hasted.
another action.
So are you using one of your actions to try this communication?
Yep. I don't feel we have quite enough information yet.
Okay. So the first thing she says, she's going charades. She goes like this.
One word.
Cauldron.
Movie. Oh no, cauldron. Cauldron. Got it. Huh?
Okay.
Cheers. Good job. I like that.
And
Movie.
the next one, seeing this,
Picture.
kind of looks up at you and recognizes, and it kind of stands up, no longer hunching, much
Fat one.
larger.
Gotcha.
Almost like she was like in almost like a toad type of stance.
Squat.
Like a squat, yes.
She was power
Deep
squatting.
squat, deep squat.
Taking it
Gotta
down.
get her exercise.
Yeah,
in.
she kind of stands
She's
up.
been reading an
And
action.
she sees the
So deep
the
she
cauldron
peed.
going, and she reaches into her pocket and she pulls out a book, and she just like puts it into the cauldron.
Oh.
the thoughts of collaborating.
Oh, okay. The fake cauldron.
Yeah.
The fake cauldron.
Okay.
Charade.
And then the last one turns and sees this and stops the second one, and grabs the book and tears it in half, and then looks at you.
Okay, I got it.
Where's her book?
Yeah. We need to get the book. We need to shear it in two and throw it into the cauldron and stir it. How many times?
That's your first action.
Yeah.
Are
At
you-
least 3.
Can I respond
You may.
on my turn? I
You
say
can respond
no.
now.
No, give the book to me. That's all I say.
Anthony, I don't want to have to kill you.
Secret bad guy this whole time. Wait, was it secret?
I will. But okay.
I will.
So I'm going to move
Second
up-
action.
I'm moving up with my movement up to the cage.
So 5, 10, 15, 20,
I believe
25.
it's doubled when it's hasted.
It is.
I'm just so you've used 25 feet of movement.
I would like to get to the back end of it,
Oh
so in case
my.
there's some sort of blast, I couldn't
30,
get hit. No, other
35.
way.
4. I mean, it's
It's on the edge.
there's an edge.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
a
on
cliff
the
there.
edge.
Okay.
So that's
Well, then
40. 40. You're by the cliff's edge again.
Nice.
No, then don't worry about that. Put me back to where I was
25.
at
30,
the 20,
35,
25, 25,
35.
20, All right, and
he's-
is there
he's
a
saying-
lock on this cage?
No,
Nothing.
Oh,
it
nice.
is a solid cage all the way around.
All right.
It's a
Roll a
ruse.
perception
Floor.
check before I give you any more free information.
Take up my nail file, and that's what I'm going to spend the next 10 turns doing.
Perception?
Did
Yep.
you insight these shadows?
14. These guys?
Uh-huh.
They're bad.
Yeah.
They're hags.
But the enemy of
What
our
was it?
flesh
14.
gargantuan
14.
is there
The
sometimes allies.
magic circle
buddy.
that this cage is resting on is active.
Can I read it?
It is runes and like magical arcane runes, not a language of per
It's
se.
spell magic.
And as you look at the cage, it's not like there's a lock or anything. It's just like they are in this cage, and with a 14, that's what you get.
All right. Ladies, if we let you out, you have to help us.
They kind of stop their charades, and they're like,
Okay. Hey, we may have to just... what's the word? You know, magic circle, like get rid of it.
Oh, dispel.
That's it.
I cast 5th level magic circle, get rid of it.
And lastly, I want to look now, because I'm closer to the clock thing.
okay. This is your second action as to what you're engaging with.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're
Um,
looking at the hourglass.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, Yep. Is the hourglass, where is it, sand-wise?
It's almost run out.
Almost run out, and is there a fire under the cauldron?
There is a green fire burning. Looks of a magical flame.
Okay.
So you've turned and looked.
Bonus action, Hexblade's Curse on that thing.
Okay, you Hexblade's Curse. You're aware that it's on there.
On the beast or the hourglass?
The beast.
Oh, nice.
I ignore the beast and curse the hourglass.
Good choice.
Failure, con saves now, hourglass.
I will be using my spells destroying the hourglass, so that's
Yeah.
Okay, as your turn comes to an end, it is going to use a legendary action
Oh, good.
before its turn, so this is not part of its turn, so that you understand the action economy.
Cool.
And the living void is going to teleport
Oh no.
into your midst.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my.
That is
I'm afraid.
its
Everything.
one of its legendary actions. It will use a secondary legendary action to a tendril of darkness
Oh no.
shoots out of the ground at you, Hashin.
Yep.
And I need you to roll a dexterity save as it seeks to.
You
bind
have advantage on those because you're hasted.
Okay. Sweet.
Thank God.
24.
Before
Ooh, nice.
lashes out, and you kind of sense it coming, and you dance out of the way as a second
Not today, Satan.
lashes out towards Saddle to keep him pinned to the ground.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
fine.
Someone please roll a disadvantaged dex save for Saddle.
Feeling good. 3.
Okay. It wraps around his throat
Oh, good.
and
Sorry, Saddle.
He doesn't need air to
his
breathe. We're good.
arms, and
That's
he's just
true.
stuck there. What the hell is this?
Poor guy. He's been through so much.
Yeah, yeah.
We all dragons. He doesn't know this, but he really is our not human meat shield.
All right. That was its two legendary actions, which reset on its turn.
Oh good.
So now it is its turn.
Oh my god.
Okay. As its action, it is going to use the Veil of Thrashing Void. Every creature within 30 feet it makes an attack on.
Is this a spell or just a thing
Every?
it does?
Yes.
Including the ones in the cage?
Every creature it chooses to.
Okay.
So-
Let's get specific, lawyer.
So who does it choose?
It chooses to attack all of you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is this a spell or just a thing it does?
It's not a spell. This is
It's an action.
All right.
it's just an ability that it has as a creature of the void.
That's fun.
It does have other spells,
So fun.
but this is an ability of the void. So I am going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Delete.
6 advantages,
Oh my god.
Because you don't need it for the construct.
and sorry,
Because you don't need it for the construct.
correct. Saddle is down, and if he would have grasped Hashin, I also would not have need to use it against him. So 6 advantages. Here
Holy
we go.
cow.
First attack on Hashin. I'm gonna go clockwise through. Is a 26 to hit. So you take 30 necrotic damage, and you do half damage until the void's next turn.
Oof. Jake, you do have a +2 to AC in case you have shield. I don't know if that would matter.
Celine, you're next. That is not as good. That is a 20 to hit.
I will shield reaction.
not
on that?
ranged.
Oh, you may do that if you have shield.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. As the tendril whips out towards you, you cast an arcane protection as it glances off of your shield and is unable to meet your flesh. Moving on to Ray.
Meat your flesh.
So
That
many
is
puns.
a 31 to hit.
Holy cow!
Okay, you take 30 points of necrotic damage, and you do half damage until the void's next turn. Anthony,
What?
that is a 31 to hit. 30 points of damage.
That's too high, number one. And I am resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay, so you
Also-
take 15 points of
I didn't take
necrotic
any, I
damage, and
Thank
you
God.
still are half damage until next turn. By the way, that is half of any
Physical?
like physical melee weapon attacks,
Okay.
not of spell attacks.
Okay.
He already has
got the
advantage
wrong-
on saving
This
throws.
is now
only
on
ones that
saddle.
got that, though.
Saddle. Man, I just rolled 3 19s in a row.
Oh my goodness.
31 to hit.
We're so happy for
And-
you.
And so he takes 30 points of necrotic damage.
He's down.
Manny,
Is he?
No,
No, he's not.
No,
you
he's
got all
not.
that full.
Manny, that is not good. Dang. 19 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, and so you take your
Come on, Watcher.
giant
all you, bro.
pike type of weapon. What do you call it? What's it?
Glaive.
Glaive, thank you. And you kind of slash before it can reach you. You redirect it and slash it away, standing your ground.
Sentinel.
That is its full turn.
I don't see why Sentinel wouldn't work there.
Would Sentinel have worked if no? Because he
No, it's not. it
That was
hasn't
just-
moved.
he hasn't moved.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
a teleport. Yeah.
Okay, it is now Manny's turn.
Plus, it only happens on a reaction.
Wait, it didn't.
I'm gonna cast.
Cacophony.
Okay.
I missed you back there, Cacophony.
Free turn.
Why did you say
It didn't hit me.
already gonna die.
Cacophony.
Oh, I hate you.
That's 17 to hit.
That hits.
Still hits?
Everything hits,
You
yeah.
terrible. All right.
What?
Uh,
How do
17
how do we
damage.
help her?
We need to get you shield.
I know.
that
I
is-
have
We
nothing.
need to get her a different
30
character.
necrotic damage, but I think you take half of that.
And you want to play a
No,
wizard
it's
next?
undead. It's not necrotic. I
Okay.
was
Take 30 necrotic
There's me
damage.
being honest again.
Yeah.
You know?
And
There I go, being honest.
there we go. And you.
You're basically dead.
Breathe.
All right, and you
I'll be fine. This will be
are
fine.
you. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine.
All good.
Half
Didn't even
damage.
feel it. She's
Half
impaled.
She's currently molting her
All right,
feathers.
Manny.
Bonus action egg.
Manny's gonna cast Moonbeam at 3rd level.
Okay.
on the
Boom.
creature.
Yay! Moonbeam.
The beam of mooning.
Moon
So
that
do you like
thing.
playing characters that have no AC? Because that's what you're playing next campaign too.
Maybe we'll see.
Apparently.
All right. So
she has a secret character.
so
So,
Moonbeam is cast.
Moonbeam emerges,
Man,
and
he's got it.
from out of the void there is a piercing crash of almost like a peal of thunder as a beam of light emerges, and there is a voice that accompanies it. That is the voice of one that you've heard before in your deepest meditations of Sabris.
Okay.
And
Hey.
and you hear the voice, and it sounds as just as you remember. It seems you could use some help.
Interesting.
That's right. We could.
Sounds like you've been talking to Nain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is a
Yeah.
what?
Follower of Sabris.
Well, he's
Oh,
like
okay.
the chosen of Sabris.
He's one of my favorite characters. Actually.
So, where are you putting this?
On him, trying to avoid the flame.
There, it's not. You don't avoid the flame. It's center mass, but that's fine. He
Yeah,
is.
we don't care about the sacrifice.
Yeah, it's okay. Mechanically speaking, you're not hurting. The light.
being of
Okay.
light
Um,
with light
so I need to roll a
Constitution.
Constitution save.
with disadvantage.
Okay, this is a magical effect, so he has natural advantage on this. Okay, that is a 19 on the die. That's
Another
4 out of 5.
But what's your
So-
additive?
Wait, what did you get? Is this for any damage?
Half, takes half.
He takes half.
Oh, okay. Well,
But it's a void creature, so does it take full?
We'll see, won't we?
All right.
You heal it.
As the radiant energy seems to wash over it, and it is accosted by the light, you watch as its innards latch on even more to the being of light,
Don't like it.
and it seems to siphon the light through it and into the creature, and it doesn't seem to take any damage.
What?
So it focused. Okay.
It focused it into the creature, and the light in its center expands outward,
Uh-huh.
but it seems that it is using that as a way to almost like a lightning rod to ground that radiant blast.
Okay.
So, does anyone take 9 half down to 4 damage?
It doesn't take any damage.
Darn.
No one does.
Nobody.
Nobody does. Okay.
Nope.
You
I
probably
know how that
healed
feels,
the
bro.
angel.
Yeah.
I know how it
Sucks, dude.
feels.
You are
You probably
concentrating.
healed the angel.
You are
No, probably
concentrating
couldn't.
on Moonbeam. Roll you because of what you are and who you are. Roll perception.
With advantage, please.
Delete.
Boom.
All right.
We have to
So that's
set-
24.
That is a success. So,
Oh, mark it off.
yep, you have 2 more of the session. So I have you at 11. You watched as the void, shadowy flesh immediately seems to connect even more deeply with the being of light, and so you get the sense if the being of light is able to be extracted or detached, that it will no longer have this immunity to the radiant light.
Okay.
Scalpel. You got it. You have a big one.
I do.
Are you staying there?
He's gonna try to get up closer a little bit.
I mean, you're essentially right
You're
next
pretty
to
close.
I wanna. Can I get in front of Celine?
Decided.
it. You can, go kind of counterclockwise through
Hey, buddy.
and position yourself in front of Celine.
He's like the uncle I never had.
When we first saw the sacrifice, did this creature look like it was enjoying this process?
The creature of light.
Yeah. Like, was it voluntarily doing this, or?
I mean, you're asking the question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He described everything to you. It did not look like. I mean, it was certainly being
wasn't
held
having a good
against
time.
its wishes.
Yeah.
Understood.
And,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seemed restrained, and if it was trying to fight against, but it was on this, sacrificial kind of
Platform.
platform.
Okay.
All right. It is now. If you're done with your turn, Anthony or Manny is now Ray's turn. I'm sorry, before Ray's turn. Legendary action.
Oh, gosh.
First of its 2 available to it, it is going to spill darkness. And
This is
so
ridiculous.
and so darkness begins to emanate out from around it in a 10-foot radius all around it. And it is covered in magical darkness.
What
But
level
it's
is that?
bigger than 10 feet, right?
This is a spell.
What
Counterspell?
level, what level is it?
You know.
I can't counterspell.
But it
I just
matters
want
because I
reaction.
have bright light, which defeats darkness if it's above its level.
Oh.
So it's, I guess.
Oh, it's not a level, is it?
It's like an ability. It's like, so the way that it's written, it's the spill darkness is, like casting the spell, so it is counterspellable, but it's not a leveled spell, so to speak. It's just kind of like it can do it as a legendary action as often as it wants. So what level? Your Nimbus is 5th level. So as the darkness is spilled out and pushes forth, the Nimbus shines brightly, and I'll say that it doesn't allow it to work.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. That's
I didn't
Good
want to help
job.
all of you out. But
That's
yeah.
huge.
That's fair. I like that.
Thank you.
Yep. Frustrated, the creature allows itself to be absconded by Ray. Attacked and accosted. Accosted was the word I was going for, not absconded. Although you are trying to steal its soul.
I was gonna say I didn't mind absconded.
Yeah.
It's gone. All right.
You're a big pile of.
Mouths.
I don't know!
Okay.
Ray is gonna run into flanking position with Manny, and as she's running, she goes, "Manny and I will distract him. Go find the book."
So you're going around.
No, can't I go in front of Cacophony?
Well, to flank with Manny, you'd have to get over here.
Oh, what
which I guess there's still room on the platform to do that
Okay.
with your speed. So you get over here.
She's hasted as well.
Yep.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you
that's
get
right.
all the way over. You're
You get,
flanking
like,
with
6
Manny,
attacks.
All right.
and so you
But they all do
have
half
advantage.
damage.
Oh shoot.
So you really have 3 attacks.
And you are only
Doesn't
doing
her hammer
half
do
damage.
radiant damage or
Right.
something then?
It won't help.
All right, first attack.
No, I'm just wondering.
Ooh, that won't do anything. 15.
15 does not hit.
Second attack.
You hit.
Ooh,
You
that'll hit.
smash the hammer into the flesh. It doesn't seem to do any damage as you are not breaching the flesh. It's kind of a thick hide.
That one is 24.
24 does hit.
That's gonna be a reroll one. There we go. 7. That's halved.
You've already halved it.
Yep.
Okay.
14 on the dice. Minus 7.
Don't worry, he's at half
So
health.
as you pierce into the flesh with the spear, you kind of reset and begin your next round of attacks.
Third attack. Oh my goodness. That's another 16.
Okay. 16 does not hit.
Do I get 3 attacks or 4?
So you get
Hasted.
you're hasted, so you get 2
I get
Actions.
2.
your 2 actions, but the second
Yeah.
action is only 1 attack.
Yeah.
So 3.
3 attacks, and you still have a bonus action.
No, I raged.
You did. Okay, very good.
Yes.
So that is your turn, and it is
I'm useless!
Cacophony.
Okay.
I think we all feel
Do
a
I
little
get-
bit like that.
I don't know. Any additional information out of this whole scenario
focus
than
on the
anyone
ritual.
else just because of being the high priestess?
You need to absorb those
roll-
shadows ASAP.
Let's see what you can roll here.
What the heck?
Go just absorb the hags into your.
Based off of your previous interaction within the Cathedral of Twilight, I'll let you to do a general insight check of this situation with your charisma modifier.
Nice.
I'm going to use my last advantage.
Plus
And
9.
that worked. 24.
24. Okay, so you're kind of somehow you have this understanding and awareness that obviously you need to extricate the being of light from this mass of shadow and flesh, and you sense that is connected to the altar most directly, and the hourglass that is there. Whereas Hashin yelled out that the cauldron was connected to the shadows in the cage. And so there's kind of like a connection there. But you also see that the altar has a glow to it that is matching the glow of the magic circle around the cage. So
Okay.
there is a connectivity here in terms of how it's kind of an order of operations, so to speak, of how these things work. That's what you discern in terms of how this is definitely all ritualistic magic that you also sense and see, like, there's a reason why this creature teleported in your midst to keep you from moving up further on the
Okay.
dais, so to speak.
Can I move closer to the cage? Is there any way for me to get through?
Yeah, I mean, you can go around. Saddle is
Okay.
trapped down.
I'd like to get as close to it as I can.
20.
Something to do
Okay.
with the book.
There's 30 feet of movement, puts you right there, but also about 5 feet from the
Consecutive.
edge, which is about 20 feet below you.
Okay, and can I reach the cage? Or I guess.
You can. You
Can I
are.
reach the
You are
circle?
within 5 feet of the cage.
Okay, I'd like to, with my skeleton hand, touch the circle on the ground.
Okay.
See if I can interrupt.
Okay.
What's going
As
on,
you reach
baby?
down, you're using your action. Please roll a Arcana check with your charisma.
I have no idea what to do.
19.
Good choice.
19.
I like it.
You place your skeleton hand in the circle, and there is immediately kind of a backfeed
guess.
of arcane energy. Your
Okay.
hand arcs back. Because of your roll, you are able to remove it without any sort of damage to yourself.
Okay.
Good job.
But you do discern that there is a protective magic that is guarding merely touching this. And while you get the sense, like, you might have been able to power through it if you wanted to, and try to engage, like, you're not going to interact with this cage without taking a zap.
Got it. Okay.
So you are aware of all of that. No one else is.
Okay. And that was my turn, right? Touching that. So. I'm
Yes.
done.
Okay. It is now Saddle's turn. He
Poor Saddle.
tries to break free. He will roll an athletics check. Not with advantage, just...
I was assuming it was disadvantaged.
No, it's straight.
Come on, baby.
9.
He fails. He remains stuck to the floor. And his movement speed is 0, so he cannot get up.
Saddle, this is how you die, man. Get up.
I'm trying. This thing is. How I'm choking. I don't even breathe.
Oh boy.
All right. It is now top of the round. Anthony, you are up. But first, there is a legendary action.
Yay.
This is its second of this go. And all of the mouths on the creature begin to laugh.
Is it a hideous laugh?
It's many types. Some of them are low. Some of them are just cackles. It's a discordant kind of laughter. And I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Do we add 5 if you're within 10 feet of this guy?
You do.
Yeah.
And am I? Or 10 feet? No, I'm not.
A natural 20.
So Cacophony and Celine get the extra 10-foot
Thank God.
addition.
Wisdom save.
22.
Oh, I have that. Nice.
27.
I'm advantaging.
22
25.
succeeds. 25 succeeds.
Mark
So I
off
guess
an
extra
advantage.
10?
27 succeeds.
20,
A natural
You guys
20.
should.
Unnatural 20
Extra 5. Okay, I was like
succeeds.
10 seems
26.
too much. Okay.
26 succeeds. What does Saddle roll?
0. We want to see what happens.
17.
He failed
17
intentionally.
fails.
Oh, yes.
He doesn't have an additive?
18 fails.
I don't like NPCs if you didn't know.
Does Saddle have an ad?
Not with wisdom. He's a fighter. So,
So I guess fighters can't be wise.
well, he wasn't built that way.
Apparently not.
I don't think they can.
Or
All right.
cacophonies.
Cacophony and Saddle. You can't take reactions.
Ooh, burn. Wait, what did you roll?
18.
And on your turn, you must roll a d8, and then I'll tell you what happens.
Oh, shnikes.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Okay.
I thought 18 was pretty good.
It was pretty
All
good.
right. That was.
I saw that
This
she
is a
failed.
boss.
Not enough.
Yes, that was the gibbering void as it
Okay.
kind of used that ability.
Nice.
It is now your turn, Anthony.
In the past,
4 score.
have the strong conglomerations of the negative energies that are currently here been able to be charmed? In my experience,
Roll a history check.
I'm just gonna roll straight. Yeah, 19.
They have not.
Son of a pup.
They've not been able to be charmed, and
My spells
with a 19, they have taken damage of most elemental types. They've taken significantly more damage of radiant, and they are immune to necrotic and poison.
Okay, thank you for the information.
Isn't this thing blinded? Did it have disadvantage on all these attacks?
There was a cantrip used
immune.
on it.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
immune.
It's
It
fine.
has some kind of sense.
I just tried.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it has blind sense.
Does it get lung cancer?
Yes.
We gotta scrape every advantage we
It
can
it
get.
dies.
One puff of
And
smoke.
just
No, that was
regenerates
vape smoke. It wasn't combustion smoke.
Oh, I see.
No, everybody
He's
knows
good.
vapes are harmless.
Okay.
Then I will utilize my action.
Holy moly. Hi.
To ponder.
So I literally have a spell, a class ability called Momentary Stasis, and I've never tried to use it on an object before. How much sand is left in that hourglass? What do I suspect?
Roll a perception check because its giant form is currently in front of the altar, and you're not in a very advantageous position to see.
I can't see past him. 9.
Yep, you do not see past him. You saw the hourglass.
Then it doesn't matter because Okay.
You can move, can't you?
I am going to I'm going to stop time on this guy. The illusory clock shows up and is ticking normally and then just stops. Hopefully, Constitution save.
Well, would have been better for you if it was Dex.
I'm sure.
Let's see how he rolls. Not great. That is an 18.
Meets.
Hmm.
So I'm going to utilize another one of my. I'm going to use a reaction, and he has to So the clock stops and then moves forward and then ticks back 2 clicks, and he has to re-roll that.
Okay. Wait, is this a magic spell?
No.
Okay,
This is a
well,
class
then
ability.
Then I'm going to re-roll that first one because I rolled with advantage.
Oh.
So I'm
Okay.
going to roll it straight because...
Boop, boop.
You know what? No. Mark off one of my advantages. So that's... I succeeded with the 18. This one... Mark off another advantage. I'm gonna re-roll.
We're bleeding them dry, guys. Don't worry.
That is better, unfortunately.
Son of
Only
a
got
toss.
23.
That is a 20.
How many does he have left?
If I were to
23.
subtle meta magic,
I have
that's not a
nothing.
spell. Never mind.
Okay. Can you... I look at Celine and I say, can you quicken me for a second?
Nope.
What do you say?
Can you
Quicken me.
I go, yeah, sure. So we're looking at this giant thing that's
High
moving
five.
above us.
So that is how many sorcery points?
Quicken is 2.
Okay.
And this is the first time I think I've been able to successfully use that
For someone else.
that sash.
Oh yeah, which you not remarkable recovery, counter spell, no.
Yeah, I have spell driver.
Spell driver.
And
So
remarkable
successful multicasts.
Does that count? Because
Sure.
I'm never gonna get this
I'll
feedback.
give it to you.
We have to discuss my
I'll give
criteria.
it to
I'm
ya.
never gonna get them.
Well, it's meant for when you quicken spells and twin spells, which you twinned, and you succeeded. If you twinned a spell that automatically hits, so that's succeeded. But if you'd have twinned spells that are attacked, that's where you could potentially miss, right?
I am going to...
True.
10, 15, 20, 30, 35 feet? Can I get to the altar?
You smooth.
I can't see. 1, 2, 3,
You have
4,
30 feet
5,
of movement?
6, 7,
So
8.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 puts you right next to Hasheen.
Misty's turn.
Do I see anything connecting anything in this ritual? Like, is there anything visible? Like,
Just the
this one is like little sparkles heading to this one, and this one sparkling to this one.
Roll Arcana
That's a
with
good
your
question, though.
with your
Advantage.
kind of arcane knowledge and understanding.
Advantage.
20.
20. Well, you previously discerned connection, of course, between the light, the figure of light, and
Sure.
the large opening to
Yep.
Celestia.
Yep.
That has diminished, and as the creature moved in front of the altar, it diminished even further as it got further away from that.
Okay.
But the light was still seemingly being siphoned.
Okay.
And it got momentarily brighter when the radiant energy went into it. With that 20, at the moment it got momentarily brighter, There was also a flare of radiant energy behind the creature, though you could not see it from your position.
Okay, thank you.
Could I see it?
You weren't looking.
Oh, okay.
He was
No,
looking
you
at
don't.
his shoes.
Nope, nothing. It's right here. Not even gonna. Whatever.
Roll perception. It's not that you couldn't see it. It's that you were looking at the cauldron.
Sounds good.
I am going to move to that spot.
Okay, so you move up next to Hasheen.
Yep.
Now there are the steps in front of you going up to that final level.
Yep. And I am going to use her quickening to cast Wall of Force.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
And what I'm going to do is surround myself and the altar area.
Oh, okay.
And I think that if
He's gonna steal that book.
if the wall cuts me off, I can put myself into the space of the wall.
So you're
it
putting
moves me
wall of force around yourself
Yep.
and the altar.
I'm trying to avoid everybody else.
All right.
I'm going to be solo in this.
That has happened. You've accomplished it.
Okay.
You can be attacked from
Does
the back,
anything
though.
change in the situation now that all magic is disconnected from being connected to that altar?
So
Yeah, it doesn't.
it's a 10-foot
Rules are rules,
ceiling. What's the height of the wall?
Yeah, it's not.
I can make a 10-foot radius orb.
You wouldn't be in it though.
But
Sure, I would. 10,
would not,
10,
that
20,
wouldn't-
20. And if it's cutting me off, I can move into it. That's what the wall says.
That's fine. But
You know what? Just for funsies, I'll say that you get moved forward 5 feet as the wall sucks you in.
That's
So
the-
there
that's
is
what
a
it says.
10-foot radius that is
Push
around
to one side of the wall.
about half of the altar,
Oh.
because the altar is 10
Yeah.
feet wide.
Okay, then I want. Okay, all right. Okay.
So,
All right.
like you are, to be honestly, I
That's
know it's
good.
hard to see. You're actually 20 feet from to get the altar fully in. You're 10 feet away from where you'd have to be. You'd have to
Oh,
go-
it's way smaller than I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, it's a.
I'm sorry.
I'll help you out here. Hold on. So
Yeah, it's only
5,
okay.
10, 15, 20, right? So to get the altar fully in, it's 10 foot,
Okay.
and the
1,
other
2,
10
3,
feet would be
4.
right here.
All right, then I'm going, instead of orbing it, I'll do 10 panes.
Orbeez.
10 panes around me and the altar, so I at least get it in there.
Okay, so you are surrounded.
1,
There's 10
2, 3,
panes.
4, 5,
1,
6, 7.
2, 3, 4, 5,
10 by 10, yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, and so you can surround it with 9, and then there's a 10th one
Right behind the monster.
right behind
An
the
extra
monster.
10 feet. All right, good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. As you do that, the what you now see clearly, you do see there's some sort of magical connection that as you
It changed its route.
you
Gotcha.
put that in there, there is a repositioning, reconstitution. Dim because of now this creature is standing and kind of casting shadow against your light,
Mhm.
and so it's like trying to hide within that.
Gotcha. Yep, my turn's over.
Okay. It is now Celine's turn.
I don't know if I have to roll for this or something, but does this creature count as an aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead?
What else is there?
Yeah. It would definitely be an aberration.
Okay. This is the closest Celine has ever been to Celestia. Wish I had a postcard of here in these
Oh.
circumstances.
That's right, you weren't there. With...
Do I feel as though channeling divine energy, as in through like a radiant soul transformation, would give me greater insight into the sucking of the radiant energy out of the figure?
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
I like that logic. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna use my action.
Not sure if it's gonna help, but it
For
might
that?
hurt.
It's your action.
Yes.
Okay, so you watch as Celine, her visage and form is transmogrified
Nice.
into a glowing angelic being with radiant wings that emerge from behind her back, and
Cool.
and she is kind of hovering slightly above the floor, or the stone face upon which she is standing. And you look and observe the situation, and now your eyes burning with the bright light, the brightness of Ilmater kind of searing through this darkness, and you do see there was a connection, and what was engulfing the darkness has begun slightly to recede, the coarse hair, because its energy source seems to have been stopped. And from your position, and you see this kind of glow of the hourglass, and the running of the hourglass also seems to have stopped.
Oh.
You don't know when that happened. And you see these magical binds that are in kind of this radiant illumination to you, that are between the kind of the back of this void creature, which I call the living void, and the altar, as well as a connection to, there's kind of like a crisscross between the four objects here that are before you: the altar, the cauldron, the cage slash magic circle, and the living void.
But none of that's interacting with the ethereal figure in its grasp?
Well, it's not directly. The living void is kind of attached itself to the ethereal figure. And so they're coming out of its back. There is the connection point to the altar.
I don't know if this will work. Because it potentially
altar
is
is-
asking for flavor.
The
Where
diving
the
board.
hourglass is, or the
Yes.
okay, the diving.
Yeah, the hourglass is on top of the altar. It's a giant. So the altar is about 10 feet wide, and on top of that is an hourglass that is about 8 feet in diameter, and about 10 feet tall.
Wow. Okay.
So it's a really big hourglass.
So that's where the connection is, or is that connection to the diving board altar?
The diving board is more of an extended platform, kind of like, not necessarily an altar.
Okay, so the tendrils of his back are connected to the
altar.
Okay.
Do we see that all now, or
In
is
the
that him?
cage and the
That's
cauldron.
She sees all of that.
Okay.
Yep. Clearly, you surmise all of that with your arcane understanding.
Is it a free whatever for me to summarize that, repeat it
Yeah,
to the party?
you'll
You
go-
guys know that.
Go ahead and well, what do you say?
Oh
There's
yeah.
so much that you said there.
Specific. Be so specific.
God, what did you? I have to go back to
Fit it all into 6 seconds. No pressure.
The hair effect thing seems to have stopped. It's like the energy it's been drawing has paused for some reason. And the hourglass isn't moving either at the moment. And there's binds between all of the objects. Magical binds.
All right, that's what you get out.
I would expect.
I
No pause.
have no idea if this is gonna do a thing. I might just be wasting a turn.
Collateral damages.
I'm wondering, because what you said was Igwil's body was the pact, her mind and soul not part of the contract,
Yep.
blah blah blah, steal your pathetic souls. So to me, I feel like Celine would read that as a flavor of possession
Okay.
of the souls. And I would like to quicken protection from evil and good.
Okay.
I don't know if this will work, though, to be honest. You'll have to tell me if this... I don't know if this does. This might be just bust. I would like to try to cast Protection from Evil and Good, which is a touch spell on the ethereal figure that is being subsumed.
Nice.
On the ethereal figure.
Yeah.
So that's charmed, possessed, frightened.
Yeah, charmed, frightened, or possessed. If they are already charmed, frightened, or possessed, they have
So
advantage
as you
on any
begin your
saving throws
as you
against
begin your spell
try.
and you seek to
We'll
reach
see what
out,
it does.
you have no corporeal form to kind of connect it to.
That's what I was hoping the Radiant Soul
And
would do.
so
That's okay.
you, before you complete the casting, you stop to maintain your energy.
Okay. That was my idea.
That's a good try with that particular spell. Nice.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, in that case, then I didn't quicken that. Then I guess. Figure for a second. God, what do we do here?
I think the visuals are messing with us. We've got one monster, okay? One monster. How can we take him out?
You pass
All I
the-
know,
Caw-caw.
we did do some damage to it, and presumably at some point, it faltered. So, or at least the time thing faltered. So I figure,
got
since
some
I already have my transformation up, I might as well
It's a whole nother box there.
cast.
Well, wasn't the transformation your action?
Well, yeah, but I was gonna quicken whatever I'm
Oh,
about to do
okay.
next. Since I
Okay,
didn't
so you're
quicken the
quickening.
sanctuary.
Very good.
I want to test a theory, so
Come
I'm
on.
going to quicken cast Guiding Bolt.
Is it a magical effect?
It's a spell attack.
Okay.
Guiding bolt's
Yeah.
a spell, yep.
It's a spell attack. At the, let's do at the second level.
Okay.
And I will take the sorcery points
Thank you.
down.
Thank you.
And I don't have any advantages, do I? Does the
Where are you
party have,
shooting it
like,
at?
any advantages?
Yes.
We do?
Oh, at the party as a whole? I don't think so.
Yeah, don't we usually have, like, a bank?
Who
Oh,
are
well.
you shooting?
No bank.
So quickening a
Spell.
guiding bolt against what?
What can I see? Can you also move me into
We're
the
gonna
air?
play until midnight.
30 feet?
Okay, you're moving, you're flying, taking flight.
Yep.
Okay.
We've done 7 damage
You
so
have a wall
far.
of force around it, right?
We
No,
can't,
It's invisible.
we can't do
done
damage
more than
until
seven.
this thing
Yeah, but I
is
quickened it for you.
Yeah.
released. The only way to do that
And
is
you can
to
be above it
focus on
anyway, so
the
you could shoot
ritual.
into it
So
if you want.
the living void is blocking your clear view of the
Oh, yeah.
altar and hourglass, but you see the cage and the cauldron past its bony, flesh-strewn wings.
Baloney's pretty bad too.
Baloney-covered wings.
Could be a horrible.
DNA.
That'd be
My
horrible.
next character, meat merchant.
I love bologna.
Really?
I do.
I also like bologna.
Yeah.
Really?
Bologna sandwiches are
I do.
so good.
Not a fan of
Bologna
bologna.
left out in the sun.
Does your baloney have a first name?
Only if
So
I
what are you
fry
targeting, Celine?
it. Then it's
I'm-
delicious.
I'm gonna go after I'm gonna go after the creature.
Okay.
I want to see what happens.
Make your attack.
I don't know if I could attacking the cage would do anything with the spell.
I have a good idea what's gonna happen. It
Um,
takes half damage.
right, but
Or it just gives it right to
Crit.
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 Bang
on
around.
that, which is
The
radiant
lady.
damage. I don't know if that matters.
What's the total?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna be rolling 10d6.
Several
Don't
thousand.
bother. It all goes into the
Yeah.
Yeah,
no
I have a
damage.
feeling.
creature
Then-
in the center. It takes no damage.
And I can't see the hourglass.
There's a flare of energy behind it that you don't see. Anthony and Hasheen, you do, but you just see light that goes.
So we're
Okay.
just
I wanted to
feeding the
test if it
ritual
was-
instead of
Yeah.
hurting the ritual. We're
Boom.
just helping it.
Got
So
us.
the
Good to know.
radiant light from select.
I thought it might be having to do that to stop the the time stand thing would stop if it
So
did that. but-
you clearly now see what looks to be almost like an umbilical cord
Lovely.
that goes to the altar, and in particular, you watch as there's a flare of light in all of the sand in the hourglass, as just a couple more drops go in to the bottom.
Okay, that's my turn then. I can't do anything else.
I shouldn't do
No, you should not.
It is now Hashin's turn.
Be terrible.
So I would run face first into an invisible wall.
Yes,
Well, where are you running?
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, I would have been moving.
I thought you were
It's a
going to cauldron.
right?
If you're going to the cauldron, you could. The wall does not go around the cauldron,
Yep.
Right.
so you're able to get to the cauldron.
Okay. There's no book.
That sucks.
You see no
Waste of
book.
fruit.
Oh, I thought it also
Logically,
might be in there.
logically, I'm gonna move towards the other thing.
Now you
Now I
hit.
run into the wall.
Yep.
Ooh, sorry, bro.
And I've seen him do this before, especially with the red caps.
Yep.
So I know that it can be jumped over.
Correct.
Precedence.
Yep.
But I don't have those types of hops.
10 feet?
You're a ranger. You got some.
I think you
rangery
could
spells.
grab the top and climb over.
You know what? Zephyr Strike.
I should have put you in it.
Zephyr Strike straight up, and then go.
So I would
Ooh.
bump into it. I know what you've done. You've done this before. Like, what are you doing?
I have a Cheshire cat smile.
I would try to back up and jump in.
Okay,
Nice.
Roll athletics.
Welcome.
Does having
Pole vault with your bow.
Ooh, sweet.
do you think having doubled movement because of haste give him double jump?
Oh, it does.
Roll athletics.
It does change that.
You know what? I'm going
I
metal.
think, right?
I don't know. It just think doubles your movement. I would assume.
Beast.
Athletics, unnatural 20.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Much like the American Ninja Warriors, who are able to effortlessly ascend the ramp at the end, you kind of like step back and like catch on to the top, pull yourself up this invisible force, and just
Maybe not.
flop yourself over in all kind of one smooth
Good
action.
work, buddy.
Oh, did you see that? It's pretty. Okay,
Great leap.
so I can only think that you put up the thing so you could do what you wanted with the book. We have to destroy it.
I know
Throw
how
it
to take
into
care
the fire, Frodo.
I know how to take care of it.
We're dead.
It's my precious.
Bite his finger off. Bite his finger off.
We're dead.
Either way, can we hear through this thing?
Yes.
We have to stop the ritual. Nothing we're doing is hurting the creature.
Mhm.
And we have to destroy the book to
Oh, it
stop
took
the
a little
ritual.
bit of damage.
7 whole points.
That's what you were told
Correct, I know that.
by those involved.
Half health. Don't you worry.
Well, what do you know? I mean, I'm going to spend this whole time arguing with him because I believe we have to stop the ritual, but I've been told to destroy the book.
Go ahead, do it. Do it.
So
So
that's-
you're not taking any other actions?
Not yet. I
an
want to
extra.
hear what he has to
Are
say.
you
I
holding
say-
an action?
One more response. At the end, I plan to destroy it either way, but I would have liked to have learned. Do what you have to. That's all.
Okay, you'll destroy it at the end?
We have to.
How can I help you then?
Go get it.
I can't move anymore.
Oh, you're done with...
No, I'm still hasted.
Okay,
Oh,
yep.
true, yeah.
All right, what do I do?
No, it's
do I
okay.
pick it up and turn it over?
Well, are you
It's different every time,
observing
bro.
and inspecting the altar?
Just be careful.
All right, so
you
step,
encountered a
you
book
step
before.
up to the altar.
Don't smash the hourglass.
That's a
scared
bad
of that.
idea.
It's really big too, though.
very
isn't it?
scared.
I
The
watched when
hourglass,
she
it's
hit it
not
with a
like-
spell and more beads came down and gave less time. My first reaction is to turn it over and give it more time.
Ooh.
I don't know if we can
Oh.
do that.
Ooh. I didn't even
It's
think
like
of that.
anything
Why
at
did I
all,
not
Mark.
think of
Roll investigation.
That's good.
I'm going to use an advantage on this one.
Yeah.
We're all thinking too deeply.
Delete.
I'm like
Investigation?
half asleep right now.
23.
Ooh, nice.
So it's strange. You are not large enough or strong enough, you surmise, to flip it.
Ooh.
Maybe with two of you, or someone who's big and strong, or metal and strong.
I got
I'm
huge
pretty
arms,
strong.
bro.
Hmm?
I actually have good strength.
But what you notice with your 23 is
It's not bad either, actually.
you notice that the hourglass is not necessarily resting flat on the altar.
Oh.
There seem to be 4 protrusions on either end of the altar, and it seems to be precariously balanced, and so you look underneath, and underneath,
What do you know?
between the altar and the hourglass, looks like an open book.
We've
This is the
encountered
stupidest thing I've ever
books
seen.
before.
Turn the book! Ray, I think we need you.
Good thing I hasted her too. Oh my gosh.
I can try to help! Yeah, just freaking stand up, man!
All right,
That's it.
that's, yeah.
Last thing, I look at Anthony and I go, I'm trusting you.
Oh boy.
This is my mission.
I'm trusting you.
Okay, it is the boss's turn. The boss
I
now
hide a little
is
bit.
aware
Wait, you do have an extra
aware that you
action.
are all
Can
kind
use
of
that cunning-
moving
Isn't the last
around.
one we had,
I
like,
need
tried
to
suck us
roll.
into it?
The half damage has worn off.
Oh, finally.
Does not get that ability back.
Yes!
Oh, phew.
And
Love that roll.
Why is my map? I don't like that it keeps doing that.
Do you need help?
No, it's fine. It's just my aesthetic is.
Items.
And it will instead
Throwing up
do a multi-attack. Takes 4 multi-attacks.
Against who?
Well, I'll tell you.
Go
The
ahead.
first multi-attack is a bite
Hmm.
against either Manny or Ray, because you're within 5 feet.
If it's with Manny, it would be at disadvantaged because I hit it.
Nice.
You did hit it.
And it would also be disadvantage against me. 'cause of the
Wouldn't
cloak.
know that though.
I would not.
Let's see.
Your friends.
Odds, evens.
It's disadvantage either way.
It's disadvantage either way.
Evens.
Evens goes against Ray.
I like it.
Disadvantaged.
I'm
Are you
using an
saying
advantage.
that I'm odd?
Delete. Delete.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First attack, so it's a straight roll.
Yep.
Bite attack as it turns
Wait, who's
to
using
regard the
advantage?
one who
You.
No,
actually
Max.
hit it and damaged it. A giant mouth opens up out of its stomach
Well, this
and
is a thing of
goes to
nightmares.
bite you.
Ew.
And that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
It's an
Okay,
effective way to
What's
you
ingest
take
food.
30 points of necrotic damage.
It meets. That meets. You're hasted. You have a +2 to AC.
Oh, it meets.
You take 15 points of necrotic damage. I need you to roll a strength saving throw at disadvantage.
At
Ooh.
disadvantage.
Yep.
Do you have any advantages?
Nope. 15.
You are swallowed.
Oh!
Yo!
Die.
Hey, we need. Oh my god.
Little busy here.
Okay.
Drax the Destroyer from the inside out.
Oh, yeah.
It makes it next 3 attacks. First attack, tendril attack against Manny.
I hit it, so disadvantage.
Disadvantage, so I'm going to use an advantage to even it out.
Hey.
That is a natural 1.
Ooh.
Nice.
Does
It spits Ray out.
Spit Ray out?
It spits
vomit.
Ray
It's
out.
not.
Breaks its
Breaks
neck.
his bowstring.
I'm just going to, for the sake of the narrative, moving on. Number 2 against
Oh.
Celine.
Oh, for the sake of it.
Also at disadvantage, right?
Yes, I hit it.
Are you using an advantage again?
I'm sure
No,
it's going to hit me.
I'm rolling with this. How many do I have?
21.
Sure.
Too late.
No, you know what? No, I
Too
won't.
late. You took your hand off the piece.
I rolled a 2, so I missed again.
All right, fine.
Oh my
Actually-
god.
Cacophony? No, this is
Lovely.
against Celine, so 14 doesn't hit you.
Oh.
And
Listen, do I have to kill her now? Or
and the third is against. Figured this out yet? Odd even.
it can go through the.
Odd even.
It doesn't know, though.
Oh,
It is
odd.
odd. That's Hashin.
Good.
Smashes into the invisible wall
love that
and
spell.
does not do any damage to
Nice.
you.
Great work.
That is its turn. As it
Is the
remains
plan.
kind of in the center. No.
Now it can just go over top.
It's-
Next round.
It has Ray. Ray is swallowed, so I'm going to move Ray off
Am I
of the map.
fully in, or like
You
half my
are-
body in?
You are engulfed.
Can you
Remember,
describe the scene that
this
she's
is a
in?
40
No, don't do
foot.
that.
You just feel your skin beginning to be melted away by the
Oh my
necrotic pull of the energy of the void.
I'm in a Venus flytrap.
And
It's been an
you
impressive
feel
scene
yourself
watching you
just
swallowed.
almost being
Right?
like a
Wow.
You got this.
Like you're within liquid, but
Yeah,
it's
man,
not.
can you figure
It's
this out?
not like flowing over you like water. It's just like
Is my water walking still up?
Good question.
it is. But you're not in liquid. It's like jelly
Here's
or
a visual.
jello.
This is
or,
right. This is great. That's what's happening. right now.
and it
Next round, it'll go down there.
moves up and wings kind of begin flapping
Ew.
It's gonna poop you out
as
into
it
the
goes over
Thunder
the
fist
top
my
of
way
you.
out.
Okay, so it is now
do. It's
over.
weaker
It is.
than
It
my
is
normal
over.
attack, though.
Its wings are kind of flapping, and it is hovering alongside of you here.
I don't like that.
The moonbeam stays where it was, right?
The moonbeam does stay where it was. Thank you. Moonbeam is there, and Manny, you get an opportunity attack.
I have Warcaster, technically. Do I get an opportunity attack?
You were not within 5 feet. Only Manny does.
It's a 2 on the die. It's not yet.
As you swing and miss.
Wait, Sentinel though.
Right, but he missed.
Oh.
If you would have hit, it couldn't have moved.
Sorry.
But that's true.
trying
He would have.
everything.
That's why. So that is now. It is
Oh, that
Manny's turn.
sucks. Please let Killian do something. Please, dice.
He obviously knew that Cacophony went around him, and then he kind of perceived that she had made a quick movement, and he's gonna ask, "What was that movement? You did something. What was it?"
I touched the ritual circle on the ground, and it's being protected by magic. There was an energy that pushed me away, but I'm going to try and dispel it.
Do you think my moonbeam would help?
I don't know.
It's like boiling lobsters in a pot.
I'm not gonna boil them. I'm just gonna put it over the circle.
Yeah.
Which they're in.
Boil their asses. Who needs a hag anyway?
Let alone 3.
Maybe.
Indebted to you.
I like your plan.
At this point, we can try it.
At this point,
Whatever.
why the heck not?
Unless all 3 points feed.
So, I
All we can
can't.
do is
So, what I'm getting is I can't actually put the perimeter of the moonbeam over the. I can't do a Venn diagram.
You can use your action to move the moonbeam over it.
When you say over it, what do you mean?
I mean, to try to move the moonbeam over the.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to make a Venn diagram
Donut.
of just the perimeter of the moonbeam
Just to
over
check
the
it.
perimeter of the green, which
So
They're
just a
gonna boot.
slight
Check the edges.
overlap.
Check the edges.
Okay, so you move it to like here.
Like
Right,
testing
very
it before we
cautious.
go
Very
all-
cautious.
Okay, and as the moonbeam hits against it, there is a flash of light, not unlike a shield spell, and it seems to repel it. And the shadows inside, you see them shuffle, but you can't tell what they're doing. Hasheen and Anthony, you look over, and the shadows are all like holding out their hands like this.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
So now we know how to kill them.
he'll move
when
it back.
But-
he's,
we need to.
Yep, you move it back.
Do Hasheen and I notice anything about sand dropping in the hourglass when that happens?
Nothing happens.
Ow.
All right.
all right, that's his action.
It's only our second round.
I know.
Yeah.
It's been an hour and a half.
We're
He's
very
gonna-
terrible at
he's
these
gonna use-
rounds.
He's going to use his movement to keep engaging
Mostly
with the
me.
creature.
Well,
Okay, so you step up.
it's tough, there's so many.
Yeah, you have to
You
think so
step
much.
up.
Oh, she's flying, so I could go under her.
Well,
Nice.
no, she's flying over the cliff face, so you get to the edge of the cliff.
Use your
But you are within 5 feet, so you're good. Okay, and it is now Ray's turn inside the gullet of the creature.
Am I able to sense any type of water or life force inside of this creature that I could potentially use my tear to interact with and like explode?
No,
No, no water.
it is weird unlife.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
void. It is empty. It is mythos.
Unlife.
She's
flesh.
gonna try to hit her way out. Reckless attack.
I love it.
Okay.
Keep it up.
So you have natural disadvantage while you are engulfed here. So using your reckless attack brings you to even.
Okay.
Manny says from the outside, "I'll catch you."
Unnatural 20.
That hits.
Nice. Finally. My goodness.
You you do full damage here, and
Ooh, on the
but
inside.
you at first you take 30 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my gosh. Half, right?
Why would it be halved?
Not halved. Does not have resistance.
It's not bludgeoning.
He thought you were.
Oh, you're not a bear?
Oh, shoot.
You're not a barbarian? That's right.
11 damage.
11
That's
damage.
what I can do
All
here. I have no idea what I can do.
Do I break a hole
Only
for
11
I'll just
damage.
fuck you
Not.
guys.
Nope. You have to do a total of 30 points of damage.
Oh, I rolled a. I'm sorry, I rolled a D8, not a D10.
Don't worry, that'll get us to 30.
You have to do a total of 30 points of damage in your full round to be able to eject yourself.
Okay.
Oof.
So that's a 10.
Oh yeah, you
That
are
was an
hasted.
18.
Just 3 attacks.
Not
Okay,
an 11.
So 7 more points of damage.
Yep. All right, second attack.
Okay.
Ooh, 15 on the die.
That hits.
Good, good,
You
good.
have 18 points total.
Is the 00 a 10 or is the 00 a 1?
That's full, there is no
10.
0. Nice.
That's 18 damage again.
Yes!
Damage. You rolled 2 10s.
Freedom!
Dang. All right.
And
As
third
you do
attack.
this,
Yeah,
as
she's
you
out.
smash and you jab the spear forward, you see a gap, and you kind of take both ends of the hammer and you like wrench it open and force yourself back out.
You've been birthed!
And I need you to roll.
Ace Ventura.
Yes, out of the rhinoceros.
You're hasted, so you can't use that.
It's also not an action.
Well, it's a.
I thought it was always a
it's
free thing. You let me
Yeah,
do.
I've been. Sure, it's a bonus action for you.
Okay.
And so you're flying. You are flying. Otherwise,
Oh no!
you would have fallen. But
9
9
on the
Can I assist with
wild
that?
magic.
Oh,
with what? No, I need you to roll another d20.
Here we go.
This could be
You're lo-
something.
14.
You're lost in the void.
14. Okay, that's not terrible. I need you now to roll a d100.
Oh, I love it.
Where did I put
You
that?
have it?
Well, how can I clash with
Oh,
this
do you want?
altar?
Do you want? No,
I
no.
want to clash with this altar.
Do it. I
44.
really need to clash out.
44. All right. Where? I gotta get my. Where did I put it? Where did I put
Do
it?
you think you can
Here it is.
pit the millennium that you've lived
I could try to word something in that direction.
Welcome to my game. I'm a sorcerer. I have 6
Sorry, I did not
What can I do with
It-
this?
change my Excel. The
It's okay, I
Excel.
just heal 100 points, right?
Yeah, right.
I think it says you insta-slay any living void creature
Yeah.
within 30 feet of you.
Insta slay.
Insta-slay.
Be
You-
gone!
You engulf the nearest living void creature. You eat it back. So funny. Then you get Murshked and you roll a 98.
yeah.
Then you roll a crit fail.
There it is.
Then everybody taunts you about it for the next 3 years of your life.
Imagine.
All right, 44th of 14. Okay, so this is nuisance level.
Imagine being able to unable to hit the broadside of a barn.
Pack of water
From
buffalo
the inside.
apparate.
Wow.
Everybody loves a water buffalo.
Yours is fast, but mine is slow.
Can we call this guy Bill?
ridiculous.
Can we
Can't
call this
believe
guy
you.
Bill?
You regain 5 hit points per round for 1 minute.
What a nuisance.
Wow!
Per minute?
For 1 minute?
What was
So
it?
every round you're gonna get 5 hit
Wait,
points.
I thought one round was.
That's
Success.
really-
that
that's
means you would get.
Really awesome.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Like every
Every round you just heal 5 hit
This whole-
points.
Okay, so.
this whole
Up to
fight.
50. You're going to get up to 50 if this lasts.
Okay, so I get 5 hit
Something
points.
like that, right?
Yeah,
6 times 10.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I get my third
Lasts
attack.
that long, based off of our pace, we're playing into next Tuesday.
Yeah, right?
Alright, so my third attack, reckless attack. Should I great weapons? Should I risk
Absolutely. For the
Got high
biscuit.
AC, and you don't have blessed.
Yeah.
And he's resistant,
I
so just
won't.
do it. You're not?
it? No. Ooh, I
Oh.
should have. 19 on the die.
You never
That
know.
would hit. 19 on the die.
It does. As you bring the hammer arcing through the air once more, smashing into the fleshy side, kind of cracking the flesh. A little bit of like a dark ichor kind of emerges and then is quickly like reincorporated into the flesh. Not healing, but it's not necessarily like
Does more
dripping
sand
blood.
fall?
No sand falls.
15 damage.
15 damage. All right.
How's that 7 taste? You've done a total of 14 points of damage.
No, she's done 18 and 18 and 15. So
Yeah.
she's
So it's
9,
at.
9,
You're
and
saying it's at a
7.
quarter health
51,
left,
51
right?
points of damage. What was that?
It's at a quarter health, right? It's on its last leg.
You got it below 400 hit points. That's right. Yep.
Good. We can do it.
350 specifically.
We can do it.
No.
What percentile?
It's either at 399 or
Yeah.
We can
Well,
do
no, there was
that.
a little bit more damage before that, so it's high 390s.
Don't worry. This
All right.
is achievable.
It is now
just trying to distract it.
Cacophony's turn.
Okay.
Shane, you just gotta go crit fishing for like the next 4 rounds. and
I'm
crit on
going
everything.
to try and touch the ring again.
Yep.
But casting Dispel Magic.
don't fall into a ring of fire.
Okay. I need you to roll an Arcana check first to see if you can, how high you roll to
Got this,
withstand the
brave.
magic. You can roll. You can roll use your charisma again
Love
Okay.
as
the
the
burning ring.
chosen of the Raven Queen.
Is this
You
a
have
save?
no. This is just a charisma, straight
It's a
charisma
Riz
roll.
check.
23.
23.
Nice. Good job,
Nice.
Bree.
As you press your hand on, there is a little bit of a glimmer in the mote of shadow that is on your person,
Good.
and you are able to withstand the charge.
Nice.
Ew.
And as you do that, you hear a voice, "Help us!" You can either choose to do one of two things.
Okay.
You can listen to what they have to say, or you can cast your Dispel Magic.
Do I know where the voice is coming from? It's not the
It-
people in the
It is coming from the shadow in front of you.
inside the cage.
Yes.
Magic.
I'll listen.
Okay. You hear 3 voices in quick succession.
Okay.
The hourglass. Reset.
That's what all of this.
Yeah. The hourglass free, and we can help thee. Quickly switch into the place of the witch. Second voice. That was the second voice.
Okay.
Third voice. Then into the coven's place that darkness cannot give chase.
Oh.
Put yourself
not good.
in the
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
So I will reread.
Okay.
The hourglass free, and we can help thee. Quickly switch into the place of the witch, referring to the hourglass. Then into the coven's place that darkness cannot give chase.
Okay.
Well, you've always wanted to be a bog hag, right?
Bree's like,
It gets our higher AC, maybe.
Seriously, it might.
Just
Okay.
shout those words out.
Yeah. So I would. Repeat that
It's
back
you. It's you guys.
to the group
I'm so tired. I still keep missing it. I'm not hearing anything.
and ask what I should do.
This is more information. Wait, what?
We say we have the hourglass.
Well,
Or
we
we will,
help
we
picking
may.
it up.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but
Do I have mage hand? Can I help you?
No,
10 pounds
mage
worth.
hand won't do it.
But if everyone's together with it,
Uh-oh,
you know,
did we just
would
lose
that
connection?
help?
I don't think so.
Mine just lost her second spell. Does Vortex work on Vortex?
Okay. Well, I can't do anything else, right? Because
Um,
I chose to do that instead.
Correct. So you did not
Vortex
use your
work
spell,
or work on
obviously,
them?
but
Okay.
you've gained that information.
Yes.
it's only
You still have a bonus action
See
and
if it
movement
says
if you
target
care to use it.
or creature.
As a bonus action, can I cast Hex
Creature.
on the creature?
You may.
Just so I proactively have that out of the way.
Okay, so you have, and that is what? That's not a warlock spell. You're using that as a cleric's. What spell slot are you using for that?
I was gonna use Warlock.
Yeah, I thought Hex was a warlock.
It is. I wasn't sure if she had it elsewhere.
No, it's
It's Warlock spells are cast at your highest level. Hex is always a level 1 spell.
Hex
so,
doesn't really benefit much from casting it higher.
you know, it's you want to cast it at level 1. So
Yep.
But,
But
she only has
if
how many levels of world?
I don't remember. All right, so are you casting Hex?
100.
Yes.
Okay, Hex is cast, so you have Hex
Nice.
upon the creature. You have Hexblade's Curse upon the creature. Are you finished with your turn?
Oh my.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, at the end of that, it reaches out its hand, and the black tendrils emerge once more, specifically focusing on you, Cacophony. I need a Dex save.
You get +5. No, do you? No, you don't.
I don't.
Hold on a
No.
second. Dex save might be different.
15.
15 fails as you get pulled down and you are prone.
Oh no, you do. You do get +5.
I do? Then that's 20.
And you say, "Not today, Satan!"
I just love this scrawny bird almost goes down and it does the mightiest squat.
But the second one goes against Tashin.
Ooh.
I need a Dex save to
Oh,
you.
you're good at Dex, right?
As from the floor emerges the tendrils to pull you down.
You don't get a +5.
But he does have advantage because he's hasted.
I'll allow it,
He's a dex save.
but only because I allow it.
Wait, isn't he in the Wall of Force?
The wall of force
Came
goes
up from the
around,
ground.
not on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it comes up from the floor.
Oh, okay.
What is it? Dex save?
Dex. Yep, you're good at this.
No, I'm not.
Every time he says that, he
not?
fails, actually.
Not good enough.
Hold on, I have things, and you're right in
9.
front of me.
9 is
Yeah.
a failure.
I will stop time and bring it back half a second
Bring it back now.
to reroll.
All right.
Do I get to re-roll with advantage?
You have
Are you using
advantages.
another one?
No, he
I
has it
have
from
it because I'm
haste.
hasted.
Then yes.
Okay.
My player keeps going out. What do you want?
20.
They lash up, and you kind of,
Whoop.
you in your mind's eye, you saw yourself getting tangled and thrown back,
That's
and
why
then
you
all of a
trust me.
sudden, you're just. It was so real as if it happened,
That's all I
and
got.
but then all of a sudden,
Great jobs.
you're there again, and you see it, and you jump back
Good defense.
right as the tendrils reach up,
Good defense.
and you kind of look back at Anthony, and he gives you a wink.
Good thing we're working together.
All right,
For
that
now.
legendary action does nothing.
Until you try to kill me.
As it is now
I trust you.
Saddle's turn. Saddle,
I got this.
Come on!
strength save.
Do
With
it.
advantage.
I need some. Hey, I need to help you. I gotta do something here.
19 on the die.
As he rips it off,
Finally.
stands
Give me
up.
my advantage.
He's like, "All right, what in the 9 hells is? Oh, why did I?"
Manny says, "Go up, help with the altar."
We need you.
As he runs into
All right.
There's an invisible 10-foot wall.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
that
and
helps
he,
him locate the invisible wall, I'm sure.
He runs right through the moonbeam.
No, 3.
This thing.
Good, bright light will help me see my foot.
He gets right up to it, and he's like, "Where? Oh, I feel. How did this? Oh, that creature! I can't believe it's so devious.
It
Putting
is
these
so
things up
devious,
here.
It locked us in here.
I can't believe it. How do we? You're magic-y, right? How do we get this thing removed?"
You don't. You jump it.
You're talking to Anthony.
I don't even look at him. I'm looking at the book.
I gotta.
Well, the book's under the hourglass.
Yeah, he's
You're
going
like-
like, woohoo!
Uh-huh. Is the page move? Is it the right one? Which one is it? What page is it on?
All right. That is Saddle's turn, and we're back to the top of the round with Anthony.
All right, men. You want to try the picket?
Okay. I have a question for the DM outside of this situation.
What's your favorite color?
If I tell you that a spell says you can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry,
Mm-hmm.
what does that mean? If I'm touching it, do I have to possess or hold? Do I have to be the most holding of the
It
item?
has to be in your control, and then
Uh-huh.
you can carry it with you, and you will. So if you're trying to go and pick up the hourglass and teleport the hourglass,
I don't care about the hourglass.
Well,
Book. I'm gonna do one of those tablecloth things where I go,
yep,
and then the hourglass falls down below me.
I would allow that.
That's my plan. So I'm I don't know where I'm gonna.
I love the interplay.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, okay, hold on.
Do you know our brains
All
are
right,
the size
I'm going
of 2 year-olds?
to walk
Does that
around
fit?
Hashin.
Okay, you walk around Hashin. It's a little tight on this side, but you get up to the altar.
All right, what you gonna do? You got this, huh?
I hold the 2 corners of the book that are showing.
So you put your hands forth, and it's tight.
I'm about to get it.
This is
destroyed.
interesting. I don't know how you're
The
gonna pick
only
this
way
thing
you're
up.
going to get in there is if you basically slide along the top of the altar and, like, wedging your hand
Oh, I'm putting
behind.
myself on the altar.
You're like, yeah, you got to force your hands in to grab the pages. That's how it's kind of resting like that.
Remember, lift with your back.
Yeah, that's
got-
what. I mean, that's what I'm
Right.
doing.
So as you do that, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay. This is exciting.
That
I'm
looks
going to
heavy.
use an advantage. Seems prudent.
You should.
Get ready to be Marishka. Oh no! Oh no!
Hold on.
17, I think.
Oh no! Matt.
We're
17.
We're changing the order of operations the way that this is supposed to work, and so there are repercussions to that. What was it?
17.
17. All right. You feel a force begin to overwhelm you,
Oh, it's Marishka.
and you hear a voice in your head. Hello, sweetheart. Welcome to the light. As you watch as Anthony's hair begins to grow.
Dude, that's pretty impressive.
I would have warned you guys all about.
Yeah,
he
it's-
knows.
She has
matter.
I knew about her. I didn't.
He didn't have the patience.
We've gone
No,
after a
I'm
book
saying
before
for
and it didn't
your
happen. So I don't know.
hair.
It's fine.
All right, you are
is what
currently possessed.
would've
At the
done.
end of your turn, you may roll another wisdom save.
I'm possessed?
Yes, I now control your character.
Oh gosh.
Hold on. I got things. Hold on.
Okay.
Re-roll
If
the
there's
dice.
a way you can give yourself a re-roll, I suggest you do so.
Could you go back in time a half second?
Before you made the
He
decision.
already did that this round.
Oh.
No, it's new round because it's his turn.
Oh.
True.
So his.
I could roll a lucky roll.
His
That's the only option I have. I have one left.
Okay, see what you
Come on,
get.
Steve.
I failed, right? So I have to.
You did fail.
Come on,
You
Sven.
barely failed.
Advantage.
Come on.
You
Advantage.
barely failed.
I can't advantage a lucky roll.
Yes, you can.
You should.
You should.
All right, I'm gonna.
This is how the party TP
Yeah.
goes. If I get one of you.
Okay.
You
well,
also have the most advantages, more than even.
Oh my
Steve.
God, Steve.
23.
That succeeds.
Oh, yeah.
So although I didn't use it, the clock clicks back. a
Clicks
few
back.
spots.
And you hear that voice,
Oy
and
vey.
you know who it is. You've engaged with that creature, that being before,
yeah.
and you
She
bound
stole my
it.
lens.
You bound
She
it.
stole my
bitch.
lunch and then my lunch.
And as she says that, you're just like, you just grasp the book,
Mhm.
and it is in your hands.
Dimension door,
You dimension door,
and I bring it with me.
and you dimension door to where?
The cauldron.
That's a good question. I haven't
Back
thought
home to
about
the
this.
store. Bye, guys.
Actually, Hashin is right there too.
Yeah, take both of them. Everything. Just leave Saddle inside.
No, he's outside.
He's outside.
Oh, he's
currently
outside, that's
outside
right.
the wall.
I have to touch him, and I'm grabbing the book with both hands. Right? All right.
Stick out a foot, bro.
If you allow that, I would probably take him because I want to look at it and then give it to him once I figure anything out.
You can't go too
Okay.
far, right?
And I'm going to go. Where am I
He's gonna go up into the attic again.
It's 500. This is a completely different plane. I presume.
No, I mean we were just up there. It's physically attached.
Wait. I could go to Celeste. I could go through to Celestine right
Is
now.
that a cat?
Destroy the book.
Is that a cat?
No,
That was
him.
me saying.
But okay, let me recall. What is happening to the? She has told us that it looks like it's a connection to. Okay,
You gonna abandon us mid-fight?
and there's hair.
What else is new, Molly? Think about it.
There's
What
hair
else is
coming
new?
out of it or surrounding it.
Surrounding
now that we're closer,
surrounding the light that is
It's
of
surrounding it.
Celestia, surrounding it.
And are the spikes surrounding it or coming out of it?
They're surrounding it as it's trying to encroach within.
Jake,
Yeah.
you want to go in there?
Oh, that.
You want to go?
yes!
You want to go to? That's how I feel as well.
He leaves us with the key component of how to stop this.
All right, I'm gonna go back to where we came in. Jake, I'm gonna take Hasheen with me.
To
Just
Right next to Sally.
150 feet south of here, right?
Oh,
Oh, not by the cauldron?
okay.
No, way down below there. Where
okay, so you're like
is there a spot to be
you
back
came
there?
in where you came in.
Oh, I
was-
forgot we
you-
fell through the floor.
You crashed
Yeah.
like right here. You don't really know what's back there.
Oh yeah, that's scary. Before I step through, I say, Hasheen, where?
Cauldron.
Yes.
Shit. Okay.
Just because we're there doesn't mean we have to drop it in right away. You can do whatever you
All
want
right,
to do.
we're gonna stand on the north side of the cauldron.
All right, you both reappear next to the cauldron.
And it's 8-bit. It 8-bit builds from the bottom.
Anthony, you have the book in your hand. Literally, the figure has the book in its hand.
Oh baby. What book is this?
That miniature.
I
Has
look at the cover. Oh, I close it first.
Yes.
I look at the cover.
You close it, you can't. open
It
again.
is the revised Book of Ibon.
Ooh, it's Ibon, baby.
Revised.
Revised.
Wait, didn't we destroy
Which
the Book
revision?
of Ibon?
No, we did. We did
That's
one.
why this one's revised.
Yeah, it's like ducting together.
Edition 2.
And if I can I
There's a
try to
scribe
recall
somewhere really
what?
pissed.
Which you know there was a couple of copies of each, right? And so Ibon, you've destroyed one, and if you're fairly certain that this is the only remaining book of
Ooh,
this
baby.
of this type.
Now I tried to gather information from this book the last time, but I don't recall what happened. I doubt you
It was-
recall either. but
Yeah, it was mostly just
We needed to break the book.
mythos like gibberish, because you would need time to really allow your mind
That's
the
right.
protection to.
I sacrificed for the team.
You want some time?
Give it to Hasheen.
I'll do it quick. Any pictures that look good that I've never seen before? And then I'll hand it over to Hasheen.
All right, you hand it to Hasheen.
I don't know what to do.
Hasheen takes it.
I do not know. No. Because I know.
He pushes it back to me,
I
and
don't touch it yet.
He's
holding it there.
I will.
Rip it in half.
I saw what happened.
Damage. What kind of damage is this?
Lightning.
Lightning. That's useless.
Guidance. 3 damage.
Is it? No. Do I have any bonus action? All right, I am going to
4 seconds.
look in the cauldron. What's in the cauldron?
A bubbling liquid.
What's it smell like?
Excellent. And Hasheen told us to rip it and then put it in.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He said he described the charades. So the final one grabbed and ripped the book before dropping it.
I don't like that. Can I insight that? What would it mean to the ritual if I did that, magically speaking?
Sure.
Like, would it complete it or end it?
I would say
that's
roll
my
an
option.
Arcana check, not necessarily insight.
Okay.
Your knowledge of magic.
All right, advantage.
Delete.
Nice. Pretty good.
Oh, I think I have. Oops.
Oh no.
It's snowing. 23.
23. Insofar as the book is a focal point for the ritual, destroying it would disrupt the ritual and allow for that component that it was directly influencing controlling to cease.
That is, unless the next step in the ritual was to rip it and put it in the cauldron. That's how Anthony's thinking right now.
Who's Ibon?
You don't want to know.
So is he a good guy?
I don't know either.
Okay.
But he is a practitioner. He was a practitioner of the arts that created that thing.
So we probably.
Nobody needs the information in this book. Is my goal.
So destroying it.
Yes.
Destroying it probably. 100%.
100%. Yes,
Can you destroy it and rip it in two?
I would like to.
Okay.
Athletics.
All right.
What do I know? What do I know about destroying an ancient tome of? Mythos.
Well, you know that
I
you
can't just rip the damn thing.
right.
Okay.
So
You spill soda on it.
you know that it is based on the last time you were here.
Uh-huh.
It was susceptible to radiant magic.
Yeah. So I
Moonbeam.
retcon and I jump into the moonbeam. No.
Can you throw it into the movie?
Throw it into the moonbeam.
I could do that, but I don't like it leaving
Yeah,
our
you don't
hands.
No, me neither.
I shout to you. Put the moonbeam over the cauldron.
All right.
And you two move away a little
Over?
bit. Yeah, right on the cauldron.
Wouldn't that blow up the cauldron?
I don't know if it feeds the hourglass, but it didn't feed it when it touched the cage. This is way more than 6 seconds.
I have a hypothesis.
This is your
All right.
action and everything. So.
All right.
So what are you doing?
I can't cast any spells. I'm going to.
Do you even have any that do radiant?
You're next, right?
Celine's next,
Just guard it with your life.
and then Hashin.
All right.
Maybe hold it out as a target.
Yeah.
Someone who has a radiant attack.
Guiding bolt.
Yeah, I'll just hold it above the cauldron, like this.
Do you have any advantage?
Does it have an attraction? Is it like pulling it down?
No.
That's good. Okay.
So you guys
Done.
want me to go for the book? Okay.
All right. As you do that and you get the book, there is now a legendary action,
Yeah. Figured.
and the
It's gonna be a strength off.
the creature disappears and reappears behind you,
Oh gosh.
seeing you, and reaches down and grabs you, and
Bring it.
goes to pull you back.
Bring it.
I'd like to interdict myself on that grab.
Is this something he could sentinel?
No,
No.
because it's he
Teleportation.
disappears. Teleportation. And he is going for the book
Yeah.
to for your body holding the book to pull you back from that.
Yep.
What's your body?
nothing
And so
None of this.
First time for him.
For the chromatic dragon. Nope.
I need you to, as you turn, you see this coming, you prepare mentally for it.
Counterspell.
You're counterspelling.
If it's a spell,
Okay.
most assuredly.
Oh, the the teleportation of it?
No, whatever he's doing now.
Oh.
Okay.
That would have been.
As this happens, the overlay changes.
Oh, great.
No way.
Oh,
No
boy.
way. Yes. Bad
What's
for you, but good for me.
Are we clashing?
Clash.
Clash is going to
Oh no!
I've had that done for weeks.
That's awesome.
I just didn't have
That
any
is
10
sweet.
in there for a long
That is so
time,
cool.
so I
Did you
made
press a
that
button to make that happen?
I did.
Oh, that's
awesome.
cool.
Worth it.
Yeah, today Don was working on it. Look over. He's like, "Where
That's
does
cool.
this go?" I'm like, "What is that? What do we need that for?"
Oh no!
That's awesome.
The whole
Good job,
screen
Carissa.
is on
Yeah.
fire.
That looks really cool.
All right, Anthony. The mythos and void energy of this creature reaching out to you is
Reach out.
anathema to everything that you have lived your life for and that you've devoted your study, your physical being to fight against and roll back.
Come on, baby.
As the creature reaches out towards you and is seeking to envelop you in its grasp and ultimately to recover its prized tome, how do you respond?
I recall the past 4 or 5 times that I've saved the entire universe.
But who's counting?
And I don't have the same abilities that I have previously, but
You're getting there, but
the
not quite yet.
rage is the passion. Yeah, the passion just fills everything that I am. So the passion connects the arcana, the passion connects the knowledge, the passion connects any skills that I have. And is he attempting to physically take it or magically take it?
He is seeking to physically grab you, but there's just an aura of the mythos and the void that is with his very physical presence.
I will call upon all allies I've ever had that are incorporeal, as well as dig deep into my illumination training, because that's what has defeated the void in the past, mostly. So that's what I'll focus on currently.
Okay.
Can you call on the strengths of red dragons?
Yeah.
Yes, but yes, I could. If
gotta
there's any
dial
fire
them.
involved, I will do so.
And so as you are seeking to resist, like you asked before if the book was kind of like drawn to the cauldron, it immediately begins to like draw itself. It's like almost like Darth Vader pulling the book
Force,
to it,
maybe.
like with the Force, right? Or Luke Skywalker with his lightsaber, right?
Okay.
He is reaching out, and it is not only grabbing you, but it's like he has several arms, right? And he's kind of like willing you towards it. You turn, kind of hold the book back, and you instinctively respond, and it's almost like I'm gonna do a Avatar reference here. It's almost like you are bending
Yep.
as you pull the moonbeam kind of
baby.
from where it is and try
That's what I
to interdict
Yeah.
The
against
moonbeam?
That is what I want.
Yeah.
the moonbeam.
That is what I would do. Yeah.
How the hell did you do that?
As much radiant. Well, so my nimbus is overlapping it.
Yes,
And
it
so
is.
perhaps that's the connection
The
I make.
interplay.
Yeah.
And so
thought
it
about
the light the light
Good
kind of
job.
recedes or increases, and the darkness recedes back, and the moonbeam kind of almost like with a lasso, like pulled over and like
Barbecue
whipped
sauce.
around, and it goes around its outstretched arm, and you have to roll an Arcana check
Come on.
to see
You have
how
advantage.
you
Another one.
can control this.
Just for my purposes, how many rolls are in this clash?
So the first one is an Arcana to see how well you are controlling the light.
Okay.
And then there's going to be contested rolls.
Okay.
You have 20.
I will wait on that.
You
You
want to
have
be in the
22
light.
advantages.
You have 22 advantages.
25.
Nice.
Okay. You
It might not be good enough.
No, that is
Oh, sweet.
that is going to lower the DC here of
Good.
it lowers its
30 to
it lowers
29.
its modifier here. So rather than plus 10, he is getting plus 7.
Oh,
So
that's
you've improved
30%.
You've improved your
Good job, good
the
job, good
modifier that he gets. As he the first thing he does is just wrench back from the magic to try to untangle. So he's getting plus 7 to his roll. I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Okay.
I have no response anymore. I have no rebuttals.
You must beat a 21 with your Arcana roll.
Use it.
I have to roll again.
You
Yeah.
gotta
This
roll
is
against-
magic?
This is
Yeah.
contested.
Use an advantage.
So 21 on your Arcana roll.
I am using advantage again.
Okay.
17.
17. It's a failure. He wrenches his arm free. He is recoiled back. And now, instead, as he pulls his arms back, the tendrils, which are in him, which he doesn't really have legs. He's just a
Armpit hair.
mass of flesh. It kind of comes out from underneath you and tries to grab your legs and pull you
Ooh,
free.
I don't allow it.
Okay, and so this is an athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Can I do something first?
Yes.
I drop the concentration on the greater protective nimbus,
Okay.
which triggers damage to everybody within 30 feet of me. Have fun with all that. It's radiant damage, and I'm just trying to interrupt whatever he's doing in any way possible.
Radiant damage. We need to do radiant damage
Yeah,
on the
we
book.
It is radiant damage. All right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that's
How much damage does it do?
A decent amount.
I need to know that amount of
she's
damage.
down.
I'll take it.
Everybody takes
70.
30 feet.
within 30 feet. Yep.
So basically, it's going to be
Was
I
that
don't
just
get
a
it.
late
here. It's
fireball?
going to be
Actually, it's blocked by the wall of force.
Oh, nice.
so
guaranteed.
Saddle doesn't take it, but Hasheen does.
That's fine. I can handle it.
I know. I know you can. I wink at you.
Irradiated.
Hey, why are you
That's-
winking at me?
That's not enough.
You got this, but what are you?
Trust, baby, trust. 4?
Oh boy.
4.
My connection is terrible.
This is
right
gonna
now.
be fun.
Does it
I
also
rolled.
expel?
I rolled kind of low.
Like,
Yeah,
Uh,
you did. Ooh.
19 damage,
19 damage.
radiant damage,
So the
All right.
book and
and I heal that much as well. Oh, actually, how much damage did you take? 90. I heal 38 damage.
Okay, you heal 38 points of healing.
I
That's
don't,
interesting.
I don't need that much. But
Is there a save or anything involved?
no.
It's just everyone. Okay, so the first thing that happens
Yep.
is the book disintegrates in your hand.
Good job,
Oh.
good job, good job.
Darn.
As the radiant energy washes over it, you have done more than 30 points of damage to it.
Yes.
And it disintegrates in your hand, the ashes falling into the cauldron
Oh, good.
Nice.
beneath. Immediately,
Great
there
job.
is
Good
a
placement.
flash of light as the energy surrounding the witches goes out.
Okay.
Right?
I knew you could trust me.
I did.
And a voice now speaks up, saying to everyone, "The hourglass free, and we can help thee.
Hey.
Quickly switch into the place of the witch, then into the coven's
Oh.
place that darkness cannot give chase." They just repeat their 3. And as that goes off, you take the 19 damage. You are blasted into the abyss.
Awesome.
You begin falling.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, dude.
He doesn't. Wait, he doesn't get to make a deck save of any kind to avoid being
no,
pushed back.
just, I'm making it.
Okay,
I like
I
it.
hate you.
I
Do you
like it.
have? Do you have
I'll
your?
be fine.
Yeah, I figured Missy Step, right? Yeah, it's fun.
You just want to
use that spell slot.
So only got 2.
And as that light goes out, there is also a blast of light that hits the flesh, and it sinks its maw into the light in the center.
Oh.
However, the book has been destroyed, which is what this order of operations was. I expected the witches first, right? And as it does that, it's almost as if there's a back charge or
back into it.
like a whatchamacallit?
Backlash.
Like a feedback, backlash, like a when I misfire, like with an engine kind of like backfires. And there is a explosion at the back of the creature.
Oh. He farts.
So, in order to control this explosion of light, this is the last part of the clash, okay? Because you've used up your Nimbus and everything is about to go dark in here. I need you to roll an Arcana check. This is contended to see if you're able to channel that energy into the creature,
Oh, nice.
or it is kind of backfiring away from the creature.
Right,
All right? I'm using an advantage.
Delete.
Okay.
2 deletes. Steve's using one as
Oh,
well.
I
Two
rolled 2
threes.
threes.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
What'd you roll?
2 threes.
Boom, baby. Arcana again?
Yeah.
Why do I keep doing that?
Nice.
27.
Woohoo!
And as that happens, the backside of the creature gets blown out. One of its wings, like,
It's been a long time since you've done something like that.
The last time he made a sexual innuendo,
He had no idea.
sloppy seconds. That's what
Yeah, it was. It was.
Oh, this is the end result.
It's been years. That's great.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead. So what
you
happened to his
as you
backside?
magically
Like a thunder
penetrate his
person.
backside and blow him out. He the left wing kind of
ridiculous.
collapses in on itself a little bit,
Okay.
and he no longer necessarily has his ability for flight. And there is a back feed from the center, and he's he's still clutching onto the center,
Okay.
but he is not siphoning radiant energy into the center,
Okay.
as you have seemingly severed that link.
Good job,
Nice.
Steve.
And
Nice.
so, light is out around the
Boom.
magic circle. Book has been destroyed. Hourglass is still on the altar. Creature, it seemingly was just damaged with radiant energy for 19
38.
times 2, 38 points of radiant damage. And Hashin is plummeting into the abyss.
Necessary sacrifice.
And that's where we will pick things up.
Oh!
Okay.
All right.
so
Good times.
you're next.
I hope that was
You need to
enjoyable.
realize I'm like
Save him!
this whole time.
You
All
could
right.
go into the cage. Replace the witches.
Thank you all for joining us this evening, and we're going to pick things up mid-contest here as the party will try to figure out how they can, defeat the creature either through brute force or figuring out the rest of the puzzle.
Which one's easier?
Probably
Don't know.
Probably brute force at this point. We don't need you. Just beat it over the head.
Well, I mean, if it's taking radiant damage now,
Yeah.
it might be easier.
We'll see.
It's got like 400.
It now has about 350 hit points.
Yeah, probably.
Ish. All right.
Ish.
Thank you guys very much for being here.
goodness.
We hope to see you next Tuesday night, starting at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time,
Wow.
when we will continue to loot, die, and repeat. Have a great night, everyone.